Yo, Twitch. What's up? Happy Saturday, everybody. What's going on? How goes it? I just finished a video, so I'm live. Go watch it. It's my murdered cards, an actual Hearthstone video. And we're streaming Hearthstone? What? 2 Hearthstone things in one day? It's unheard of. Had to get some duels in tonight, though. Regis, do you remember that 6-hour Sunwell Thief duels run you did? Yes. You're currently 4 hours into it. That's insane, dude. Thanks for watching. Yeah, that was a crazy run. Absolutely crazy run. Soul Gobbler with a gifted sub. Congrats to Bacon Cat. That's amazing. Went to the world's largest hot rod show today. All that for one transformer. A whole show about a single transformer, huh? Good old hot rod. Here he is. No, I know what you mean. I'm memeing, of course. A good old hot rod. I never liked hot rod much in Transformers, personally. I liked Optimus better. Not my favorite color scheme or body style for a Transformer. Where is the world's largest hot rod show, though? I've gone to some car shows, believe it or not, as a kid. I went to some like Corvette shows and stuff as a kid. All right, so we're gonna do duels. It's in Detroit. That makes sense. That tracks. Autorama. It's a good name. Tells you everything you need to know. Hey, wow, Wyblow says first stream I catch after watching YouTube for over a year. Dude, welcome. That's amazing. Oh, the plan tonight, by the way, is some duels, maybe a little bit of standard. I need a Hearthstone gameplay video. Frankly, I'm just way behind. I've barely streamed this week. I've had so much going on. So I'm behind on gameplays. I need a Hearthstone gameplay video. A duels run would be a great video if we could get one. We haven't had one in a while, but I would love a duels run video if we could get a good long run. Then we got to do some Marvel Snap as well. I need a couple Marvel Snap gameplay videos as well. So we got a lot we need to do. We got a lot. I want to do still some mini set stuff. I still feel like I haven't really fully dived into all the mini set cards just yet, given life. So I'd like to do something that focuses on mini set cards or playing towards the mini set in some way. We did do some undead haunted priest as Vandar. We did not try it as what's her name there? I literally cannot think of this lady's name. Lucia, it says it right there. I know how to read. Roborock, thanks for the 500 bits, dude. That's nice. Welcome, welcome. Directhar, we have, of course, a lot of options here. We could do darn near anything. Shaman, got evolved Shaman stuff. That seems like probably something people are going to love to see. Cold storage? Is there anything cool we can do with cold storage in Shaman? Like any awesome minions we could just keep putting in hand over and over again and, like, you know, freeze out the opponent's board endlessly, like... Anything crazy fun there? Like, Evolved Shaman just doesn't seem like people care about that. We could do From the Other Side, Rivendare maybe, but it's really hard to draw enough cards and duels to make that work. There's a new Murloc elemental guy. The Frostfin Chomper. Could maybe do like an elemental Murloc build. It's kind of a neat idea. Just run like Barons and Lich King and one other Murloc set and like get a bunch of awesome Murlocs and elementals over and over again. Keep that in mind. Paladin, we did some pure stuff. Druid got like quest and big charge, but that's hard to do. Mage got old school stuff and chaos stuff. Yeah, I'm actually most intrigued here by the Shaman Murloc elemental line. We could even do war commands as a card draw tool late in the run. It's in some ways less interesting than harness the elements. Is there really good spells we could tutor in a Murloc Shaman / elemental world? Really aren't that many good spells to get, are there? Hey, Wing Burrito. Hey, Charlie. Thanks again, Robo, for the 500 bits, by the way. Thanks for the welcome back. Didn't even actually read the words, I don't think. I mean, there are definitely some good neutral minions for elementals and murlocs, so we could probably rely on war commands. I think we're gonna end up getting like some 1 and 0 cost stuff, though, is the problem. So I worry that we're gonna get some like cheap murlocs that we don't really want to spend 3 mana to draw, in which case we might be better off with just this hero power and some complementary spells. So like some of the like follow-up buff spells and stuff might be better. I think I'm gonna do that. And we got to take Elemental Chaos. I mean, this alone's a pretty good spell to grab, I guess. Could be a lethal push. So we want Elementals and Murlocs. And we want to stay to as few sets as possible, right? So probably that needs to be Barons, because we got a lot of good Barons Murlocs, and maybe like, or not Murlocs, Elementals. So like Arid Stormer stuff, right? We want the Frostfin Chomper, of course. That's also Barons. Drawing Elementals is interesting, maybe. Yeah, let's just literally do Barons. I'm poking around like an idiot here. Yeah, the Wailing Vapor, the Revenant, the Lily Pad Lurker, Kindling Elemental is gonna be fine. It's a good little elemental start already. Hey Pop, doing good? Yep, doing good. You gonna try Taunt Warrior? We did actually already try Taunt Warrior. It didn't go great, but I think we got a bad draw. So it might go better if we try it again. So in other words, we may do it again. I don't wanna write it off. Snap win. Later tonight. We'll do some Snap. Going full meme? I don't think this is a meme, is it? I mean, these are just like good tempo cards, right? Oh god, you've made me nervous. Whoops. Did I go full meme? Oh no, that's not how you spell Murloc. Yeah, so Barons Murlocs as well. Oh yeah, dude, Barons is great for both of these. Oh my goodness. Oh, what did I just click off? Oh god, it was a 5-drop guy, wasn't it? Dude, Barons just like, we don't need any other sets. Holy moly. Oh wait, no, hold up, where'd it go? I might actually even want the 5-drop guy. He might be a little slow, as is Mutanus if I think about it. We can go for more Lich King cards as well if we want to. Not sure we do want to, but we can. Rockgill actually is pretty good. Maybe we go Rockgill. He's definitely a little more tempo-y, and a Murloc. Yeah, we actually want spells not just for Dungeoneer, but also in general for our hero power, which we're running out of space, which it's fine if we get more of those later. That's not a problem. Are there any other like elementals or Murlocs I just have to have? Molten Blast is a spell, but not... This guy's Elemental Naga. Canal Slogger is a pretty interesting elemental to give you a little bit of life gain. Rumbling Elemental. Granite Forgeborn was definitely a great elemental card. And the more of them you get, the better. But do we like the rest of the Stormwind package? We're going to have to grab Stormwind cards if we take a Forgeborn. Hey, Dimps. The 3/4 Freezy Boys are great cards, but the problem is they're not... Oh, you know what? Yeah, these are actually pretty decent. I think we can put in Stormwind. Yeah, I mean, even like Bolners and Macaws and stuff are okay. Command of the Elements would be bad, but most of these aren't that bad. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't have any nature cards. Maybe we cut the Dungeoneer. We have the hero power to draw spells anyway. I think I'd rather just get a higher density of Murlocs and Elementals. Yeah, I think that's okay. Is there any other Stormwind Murlocs or Elementals? Oh, just the Slogger. It's probably okay to take a Slogger. Again, some life gain's good. So that gives us Stormwind, Barons, and Lich King, which Lich King honestly is gonna have the worst buckets on average. There's a lot of like big useless stuff in Lich King, but we really wanted the Frostfin Chomper in particular. I like this. This looks pretty good. Some good early game. Our hero power currently is real garbage, but hopefully we don't have to use it too much. And if we do, it's going to be drawing Nofin Can Stop Us and Elemental Chaos currently, which are both great, like, lethal push type cards. This is going to be about finishing. It's going to be a good finisher. If we ran the hero card, we'd have to run Alterac Valley, which would introduce all of the Alterac Valley cards in our buckets, which I don't think I want an Alterac Valley bucket. It's a little too frosty. We have this, which kind of is like the hero card. I think this is fine. Let's try this. Let's try this. I like it. See how it goes. Hey, Parthmore, what's up, man? Yeah, pretty late. I know. I was supposed to travel back home last weekend to visit family, but I had some of my medical stuff crop up and missed it, so I had to do it this Friday and instead and lost a large portion of today as well. So I'm kind of catching up right now. I actually didn't post a video yesterday on YouTube, just a short, I guess, but not a full video. Okay, so the Frostfin Chomper is enormously swingy if we can hit it, right? And with coin, I think there's a pretty good chance we hit Vapor or Kindling. Let's try, at the very least. Like, getting 4 bodies out of this one card could be pretty nuts. And if not, you know, we'll just go for a more traditional Murloc opener maybe. But really, like, Wailing Vapor would be nice. Kindling would be nice. Forgeborn, too slow. Do we ever coin a Scout here just to get a Chieftain rolling? I think it's fine, yeah. I don't think it'll die. Famous last words. If this is a warrior version with bash, it could die. But, which I guess a lot of these brands are that. Don't bash me, bro. They have to have it's the thing, right? Oh, explosive sheep. Oh, whoa. Interesting. Mean... This kills that, right? So do we... Dude, it's... Why is the sheep so hard to deal with, dude? Oh, I forgot to ping Discord. You're right. Oh, yeah. Let me do that real quick. Yeah. I forgot. I don't think anybody really uses this. There's like 5 of you, but makes me feel good anyway. Why is this so awkward, bro? All right, I don't know, man. I'm gonna be greedy here. Just to get an extra dude down. I think even though we float the curve a little, I don't know if that's greedy. I'm not sure greedy's the right word. I'm gonna be safer here, maybe, Soren. Garrison? Oh my god, how perfect is that, dude? It has a lot of ways, like, to kill sheep, maybe? Is that the goal of this deck, killing sheep? Not sheep, boars, I mean. Specifically not sheep, boars. A lot of ways to activate boars, I guess. I don't even know, man. I don't play enough right now, but I think it's boar activations. It feels like that's too many, maybe, but I love that card back, so good. These guys are so funny looking. I will say the one visual design component of this game that I like a lot better than Marvel Snap is card backs. I would say on average, Snap has a pretty neat, like, cards look really cool and stuff, but Hearthstone's card backs look much better than Snap's so far. Ugh, dude. Bro. Dude. This is filthy. How annoying. Hopefully the Chomper's active. He's just bristling with electricity. That's cool. I didn't know he had. Is this effect different? This like electricity glowing effect? Why do I feel like I haven't seen this before? Is this new? I can't pretend I'm somebody who pays a ton of attention to that, but it looks new to me. Is it just the elemental effect? Really? Maybe I just haven't seen it forever. Maybe I just haven't played elemental decks in a long time. It also had like these little glowy things emanating out of it too. I don't know. Maybe I'm just... I guess we haven't really played elemental synergy cards since Barons, right? Really? Don't have another AoE, please. Don't have freaking Rancor, please. I need to get him low enough that Chaos can just finish the game, right? Actually, how low is he now? Because I'm gonna draw the spell if I want. No Fin's my only draw, right? So I have 6, 9, 11. Oh, that's gotta be lethal. It's like giga lethal for 2 mana. Yeah, this is what we were talking about with No Fin, right? It becomes a tutor for a crazy lethal push when you only have a couple spells in the deck. Cool. Man, first game Frostbite Chomper OP. He absolutely delivered the very first game. That's awesome. Okay, location for us is Evolve. That's not great, really. We have mostly small cards. Pillars of Fallen, we do have the cookie weapon, but that's all. We have to get another weapon, which not impossible, but I'm thinking rocket backpacks just makes the most sense for a minion based deck, right? Like just being able to trade in seems pretty nice. Seems to make sense to me. Alpha Squid dude, thanks for the 20 months. That's a big time sub indeed. LCS with 100 bits as well. It's shocking that you haven't seen that before. Beautiful. Was Rocket lethal? Oh, I don't even know. I didn't think. He's only... Well, maybe if you trade in particular, he might have been. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't check, but... Why did you say Barons like it was years ago? It was the last expansion, right? Yeah, that's right. I hate to be the one to tell you, but you've blacked out for 2 years, sir. I think it's backpacks. I'm intrigued a little bit by pillage, but backpacks is just constant upside, right? Ooh, double chomper! Do we do it? Yeah, these suck. These aren't any good. Yeah, I don't need a Deathweaver Aura, but it's not bad, right? For a minion-based tempo deck like this, Aura's fine. And the double chompers are sick, man. Chomp away. Chomp away. I don't love the art on the chomper, by the way. I don't know what it is, but the artwork, he almost looks like a 3D model that's just been like painted over or something. I don't know, maybe I'm imagining this. Let me zoom in on it here. No, I guess he looks pretty cool actually. I don't know. I think his pose is perhaps a little generic, but he looks pretty cool. I think his pose is what gave me the 3D model vibe, but pretty good color use in particular. Good contrast on the background. He's cool. He's cool. I take it back. He's cool. He's frosty. Okay. Kindling into Coin Chomper is actually amazing. So then we're looking for like a turn 3 play, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, let's look for a little bit better there. I want some stronger Murlocs, basically. Maybe an Arid Stormer. I guess Stormer's not very good. Oh, Chomper is not good to curve out after a Chomper, unfortunately. Unless we hit a Wailing Vapor that I can play alongside the Chomper, that would be perfect. So Kindling, Chomper Vapor, Chomper. Assuming board space is available. Stormer 2 could arguably be better, but I really doubt it. Oh, he's an elemental! I forgot he's an elemental too. Oh my god, I literally forgot. We don't need the coin. We don't need the vapor. Oh my god, this is even better than I ever dreamed. He's not just a Murloc. Oh, Oh, it's perfect. Dude, we could maybe try to hit the no fin can stop us here. It's a 50-50. Not sure if it's worth it or not. They gonna go for Moonfires right now just to kill these? Seems like it. I hate playing against Elise, man. Are they gonna be able to get a 5/5 here? If so, that really sucks. Really sucks. Oh my god, I can't actually hit the buff here. Do I think it's worth it's the question. My board's too full if I go for Frostfen. I can hero power, coin, no fin can no, I hit Deathweave Aura. No, never mind. It's not guaranteed anymore. I wonder if I just go Arid Stormer in this case then, since my board's too full. Let's get a little bit taller minion here. Right, and he still will trigger the Chomper. Perfect, okay. This is a good start. You see what I mean about him looking like a 3D model? Yeah, I don't know what it is. Something about it. I definitely liked it better in full view, though. I always liked the art on this guy a lot. I thought he was really cool. I like the high contrast colors there. That pink and kind of bluish, purpley blue looks good. I don't even know if I'd call that purpley, really. It's kind of just blue, isn't it? Naturalize already. All right. We got our other spells. We got some opportunities here. Otherwise, this shuffle in, recycle, dude. Are you kidding me? What a swing turn here. With the dragon spirit. I wish this guy froze or something. That'd be cool. Rotgill. I think we go wide again, right? And just kind of force him to have to deal with this wide board, and then maybe we stick enough stuff for a Rotgill, right? Oh, I played these in the wrong order. Screw me. This is an elemental, bro. I have to remember this is an elemental. Dang it. I like this, though. You like Scout instead? Yeah. And trade in. My hope is that I'm not trading in. I mean, the Scout definitely still gives you a buff if you're not trading in, but feels like you want to use it to trade in. But yeah. Because I could just have some of these be 2/1s, right? I hear that argument. Is this ever lethal with Rotgill? I mean, I can certainly trade in a little bit now as well. If I want to buff the rest of the board a bit more. Maybe we trade in 3 of these and go face with the remainders just to clean up one of the 5/3s here. Same thing with the hero power. We can't hit the buff reliably just now. Oh, actually, I guess I traded 2 of these, don't I? 2 is the right number. Yeah, this will be able to trade as well. So yeah, let's trade in 2 of these. I think this is a nice middle ground play, right? Still get some damage. Still clear. This feels pretty good. Hey, Katie Page, what's up? I kind of like saving the coin for the elemental chaos, but it may be too late. This deck can kill you before you get there, so I like the scout line if I think about it more. I do like it. Saving the coin didn't really have a lot of upside, probably. This is hard to deal with, though, right? Because as you clear one, the rest get harder and harder to kill. Is scale even really enough here? Takes 2, then this will take 2, and this will take 3. But killing that first certainly makes sense, yeah. Yeah, they can't kill the last one. That's not a lethal hit for me yet. Okay, that's 7. Coin the chaos next turn's pretty nice. Maybe we just go like Revenant Chieftain and hope to be alive. Then Chaos next turn wins it. There's no lethal off the no fin either here, so this seems fine to me. Just hope we're alive. I think we probably are, right? I mean, it's hard to know that for sure ever against Moonfire stuff, but just based on how they've been using their resources and how many cards are in hand and the Moonbeams are gone, I think we're probably alive, right? I feel alive, regardless. So I have to both clear and heal to survive this. Okay, that's really getting light on resources, isn't it? Hey, Barnacle Goose, thanks for the Prime sub, man. Did Hearthstone copy Sticky Fingers from Quinjet? Yes, that's right. Definitely not the other way around. Shellfish. Whoa. Okay. Shadowword Pain. Okay. I mean, none of this actually matters. Number one, because they're just dead on board. But number two, Elemental Chaos was always going to win it if they didn't heal. Okay. Yeah, good win, man. Creating enough pressure here that we keep them on the back foot that they have to use a lot of their win condition sorts of cards as removal is a really good place to be. I like how that went pretty well. Yeah, Hunter's Insight is intriguing. Puzzle Box also kind of cool for us. We definitely have wide boards. We've seen time and time again. But is turning a bunch of 1/1 Murlocs into 4-drops worth it? Yeah, maybe, right? I don't know. Maybe. It's not good with like Rotgill boards, but it's pretty good with all those Frostfin Chomper boards. I like that. Yeah, let's try it. I don't know. My worry with Hunter's Insight is really that we'd run out of value. Like, it's just we'd dump our hand and it wouldn't really help us much. Yeah, this is great. Yeah, perfect. Elemental Murloc. This is a nice elemental, but that's it. And this is nothing, so yeah. Dude, Frostfin Chomper putting in work. I like that a lot. Audio is out of sync for me. Now it's synced up. I don't know. If a lot of people are having a problem, let me know. Otherwise, usually that's kind of one-off stuff. All right. Puzzle box early. Dude, Wailing Vapor's so good into a Frostfin. I wonder how much we just mulligan for the 3 Frostfins. We have coin too, so we can actually coin it. I think it's worth trying to find one. Maybe we did. Couple too many spells in hand. Hero Power hits Elemental Chaos or Puzzle Box now. Puzzle Box could technically be a good hit if enough Frostfin cards stick around, right? That's not bad. Now I want a Dr. Pepper. This is the Dr. Pepper Zero, which is actually really good, I think. Yeah, I think we save this so we can hold the coin, right? We'll just Frostfin next turn. I always hated the Dr. Pepper Diet Dr. Pepper, but I love the Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar for whatever reason. They seem very different, and this seems very better. Hey, Delarock, holy moly, 1,000 bits says my body is ready for duels. So you've been working out, you're ready for a duel? my body is not ready for duels. My body would be destroyed in any duel. Thanks to the 1,000 bits, that's awesome. So they're giga overloaded. They don't have any overload denial there. That Perpetual Flame is just for real. They don't have a turn next turn. I don't unfortunately have a great turn either, I feel like. Oh, never mind. I have a great turn. All right. I wish I had the puzzle box in hand. I didn't have to, like, trust it. But Nothing Can Stop Us is going to be insane. I wonder if I should have coined a spawn pool just to get an additional attacking body on board. I don't know. Again, I was thinking about saving the coin for plays like Rotgill instead, which probably is the play, right? And then, well, Nothing's not lethal, right? We're only getting +2 per. No, not close to lethal yet. Would it have been with a spawn pool on board? We would have had 5, which is 10, and 5, 15. No. I like this better for now. Really strong. Both board protection, but also developing some stats too on the 3/6 is nice. Hopefully no sort of like silence devolve type effect here is the real downside on this one. Oh my god, that's gonna make those very big. Yeah. Say, oh my goodness, those are quite large. Oh, the puzzle box is a little late. Oh, that's sad. So we've got rush minions here, but are they ever meaningfully large enough? The forager would just go to 3/3 or 3 attack. I mean, these don't have rush. Just thinking about what's the best way to shore up this play. I guess Nothing Can Stop Us is still really strong here, but it doesn't, you know, it doesn't push a lot of face damage or anything. But it's fine. Soon we're going to be into the drawing Elemental Chaos world for additional damage as well, which is nice. Still a monster board. 11 is not a lethal setup on Elemental Chaos, but apparently this board is a lethal setup. Okay. Deal. All right, man, what a wicked start with this deck so far, dude. This is an unusually good start for us. Okay. Interesting options. Cookie's Ladle, of course, has been reliably pretty good for Murloc decks. A lot of card draw and reload, but not a lot of additional tempo. I might argue Bronze Signet is basically a better Cookie's Ladle in this case. It gives you less options, but works across all minions in regards to generating value. I just want to make sure Meek Mastery isn't worth it here. We do have some neutrals, but also a lot of Shaman cards. Really mostly Shaman cards, right? Yeah, very few neutrals. And they're all too cheap anyway. Yeah, I think it's Signet, right? Ladle just doesn't really make as much sense as Signet because half the deck's elementals anyway. You know, I guess Signet would be kind of bad sometimes if you only had like really expensive cards. Your hand got stuffed with expensive stuff, but I don't think our hand's gonna get stuffed with expensive stuff. I think Signet's pretty chill for us at generating some really good fast curves too. Yeah, this is insanely perfect. Yeah, this isn't bad either with the Rotgill, but this Death Rattle package is not great. This is just dreamy. Cheap minions in particular now with Signet really help us fill in our turns, you know, smooth things out and not sacrifice too much value still probably, which is kind of the dream.
It is time to save the world for the Frostwolf clan.
Okay, Vapor early. Yeah, let's take 1 Vapor and look for the Chompers. Could arguably keep this in hand so that we're more likely to tutor the good spells out of the hero power, but I don't think that makes sense. Vapor's fine. No, oh, Chomper, yes, we got a Chomper. Beautiful. Coin Chomper. Yeah, hard to believe rotations soon, I know. It's, yeah, we're losing, well, losing Barons at this stage. I feel like there aren't that many Barons cards left that are still making giant impacts. But losing Stormwind and Ultrac Valley in particular feels like it's going to be pretty huge. Really going to shake things up.
Oh, I say. Good day.
Are any Barons cards getting played? The most played Barons cards right now. You guys, it's Vol'jin. Shadow Hunter Vol'jin is in 7% of decks. Scorpid is next at 5%. Apprentice, Reckless Apprentice. Mordresh, some of the kind of hero powery mage stuff, big magey stuff is up there, but that's it. We're gonna go Frostfin here. I was gonna ask, should we go Stormer or Frostfin, but with Puzzle Box in particular, I think Frostfin is better. Although one might ask, is No-Fin better than Puzzle Box? I think on average, 4 mana minions are gonna be better than the straight buff, right? Plus this will be a 6 mana minion or something. So yeah, I think on average, probably better to go Puzzle Box. I mean, let's see what lives and not too. Of course, things may change. This might be a cookie play if they just answer this stuff. Who knows? Everyone thinks Jade Druid's coming back to standard. Oh my god, that would be shocking. I saw the Skulking Geist conspiracy theory there, but I don't know. Hey, Prime Marvel, doing great, dude. Doing great, thank you. Puzzle Box here, remember, does evolve one of their cards if I don't trade. So I think we're gonna value trade 2 of these and trade in Puzzle Box, right? Is that just better than an Arid Stormer though? It's like Stormer also lets me clear stuff and also leaves behind more minions for the Puzzle Box potentially. They do get to ping off more 1/1s in that case. So do we like redeveloping 3 of these minions, or do we like setting up for next turn to do even more? Or do we like No-Fin? No-Fin's also still pretty reasonable as well. I feel like I like No-Fin more as a lethal push as opposed to a board development, because I can develop boards easily. I can't always find lethal pushes easily. I'm gonna greed a little bit. I'm gonna greed the Puzzle Box a little bit, guys. I think this having Wind Fury makes it just so nice to trade with. It's still buffing this guy. Theoretically, we're only losing 1 minion anyway, so it's still kind of the same. And then this can maybe attack for 4 and still get evolved. I don't know. It depends on what they play and whether it's a juicy evolve target or not, and how much we're just gonna go face. Like now, I kind of just want to go face, right? With No-Fin, because this thing hits for 6. Oh, this even buffs as well. Wait, how much is this? We're gonna have 6. This is 4. It's 10. 13. 16 damage. I guess the only risk is if I lose the board here, am I losing it forever? Can I get a lethal push later if I hit them for 16 now? I mean, surely, right? I think we'll get there, because it's like they still have to resolve this board, right? It's not like this board's just gone. Oh, I didn't even count right. I forgot this was getting buffed as well. What did I count wrong? Oh, I missed lethal. Oh, I missed lethal. This could have got played as well. I didn't count right. I thought they had 3 left. Oh no. Well, that's not good. That's clearly not ideal. My thought is I could always trade a cookie in and hit, so I'm not like too worried about it, but still not ideal. Not the dream. The dream hath not been achieved. They can't even clear the 2/3. Dude, this deck actually insane. Like we're murdering, right? It feels really good so far. I mean, the Chomper too has been the actual driving force. The Chomper has gotten us like 4 of the wins so far, I feel like. Okay, it's got to be Reflections, right? It always just steals games. Every time we play Reflections, it steals games. Really not even off our cards in this deck, probably. I'm not sure our cards are going to be great for it in this deck. There are some kind of interesting lines of like a Rockgill buffed minion or something that's cool. But I think it's mostly going to be our opponent's cards. Blade definitely has some synergies with, you know, a big wide board of aggressive stuff. Staff has some catch-up mechanics, which are always useful. That said, we do have rocket backpacks, so I'm not as worried about catch-up mechanics. We have the ability to react to opponent stuff a little bit. I think Reflections is just too much of a game-stealing card to pass. It's just stolen us so many games. And I'm confident it will yet again. Okay, so one good elemental, but two really good Murlocs here. But another Chomper, dude. Oh, dude, even Rancher's pretty good for our deck, too. Not exactly a direct synergy, but just, you know, we can play a bunch of 1-drops and stuff. Arms Dealer, not so good. Other than just being a 1-drop. Flurgles, though, man, if I get 2 Flurgles, because remember, each one I draw is going to be 2 Flurgles. That's pretty gross. I can get Flurgle, and then just like 1 Murloc's going to just shred a board, you know? That's 3 damage off a single Flurgle draw and 1 additional Murloc, because first Flurgle hits for 1, the next Murloc hits for 2. 3 AoE damage. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, I think Flurgles are gotta be the pick. Chain Lightning's not super useful, but not terrible. It does kind of hurt our hero power a little, but I'm less and less interested in our hero power because of the Bronze Signet, right? Hey, Dopest Body! Thanks for 36 months, man. That's big. Yeah, 6 total. You're right. 6 total Flurgles now with Signet if we draw them all. Yeah, that's kind of wild. Same thing with our Chompers. Flurgle, dude. Flurgle Chompers, man. Flurgle sticking on 2 is pretty dang unlikely, though. I think we actually put the Flurgles back in the deck for later, don't we? Do we keep a puzzle box in hopes of hitting a turn 2 Chomper? Because we got coin again. The thing is, we have to hit an elemental that's playable on turn 1. We have 3 Vapors and 1 Kindling Elemental. I mean, I guess even if we get a 2 mana elemental, we can still be happy with the Chomper line. It's just, is the puzzle box here too greedy? I think it feels a little greedy, personally. Priest also just has good removal sometimes, so even a bigger board, I think it's too greedy. Let's hit the curve. Let's make sure we actually connect on the Chomper first and then solve the follow-up problem later. We did get the Vapor. The puzzle box would have perhaps worked. All right. Sad now. We'll hit it again anyway, like gods. Don't you worry. It's coming. I feel it. Trade. Okay, so Death Rattle. Hold the line. Rally the troops. Interesting set of stuff. Rally the troops and hold the line. With Amulet, I have no idea. Battle Cry, Taunt, and Death Rattle all signaled so far in our opponent's deck. I don't know what any of it means. All right, we'll still get this going, I guess. In theory, I think holding the coin for these double 4s kind of makes more sense, but I'm trusting the deck here a little bit because I know our curve's pretty low. We're just going to top deck Puzzle Box and solve all our problems here. All right, Exerciser's fine. Spawn Pool Forager instead. Yeah, you know what I might do? Might hero power. Well, no, we don't really want to hero power because we have hand size problems in this deck. Let's just go wide again. It's fine. This is at least nice sticky minions as well, which is good. So spells in the deck currently are Aura, Puzzle Box, Double No Fin, and Reflections. Okay, just kind of trying to keep an eye on like what our odds of hitting good cards are for our hero power. I think that's going to be important to keep in mind constantly. I think Forgeborns. Oh my god, we were a turn late. It's got to be worth it, right? If we look at our hand, we just don't have any wide board cards right now. Yeah, it's a little off curve. That sucks. As are my next plays. That sucks. But I think we risk losing too many minions. I think it's just time. Okay, I mean, not home runs, right? This is pretty good, I guess. It was better than a no fin, minus the face damage being lost. But as far as the board being bigger, a little better than a no fin. Guess the 3/3 feels particularly bad into that weapon, but that's okay. Still the best opportunity for now we were going to have for it, I think. I think they're wondering if I actually have a secret, but I'm a shaman, so I don't have a secret. It would be cool if Duels had like neutral secrets in the treasure pool. That'd be fun. Oh, Void on the 5/4. Okay, cool. Chain Lightning actually halfway decent here. Earth Revenant almost decent, but not quite. Oh, actually, Earth Revenant does get to rush at least. I wish. Yeah, I'm actually going to stay on curve and kind of ignore a couple of these. I think it's important that we just play our stuff and go face. I'll respect one of them for now. Like, I think I need to create some pressure, though. With Elemental Chaos in hand in particular, I don't know, man. I think I need to create some pressure. Let's just try to end this game sooner. These don't heal or anything. It's a little risky always, but currently Chain Lightning keeps up for one more turn anyway, so just finding a bit better curve fit and hoping for the best. I think we'll be all right. Duels would be awesome with a bucket of cards from every class. Yeah, I feel like there's so many cool ways to do duels, treasures, and stuff that haven't really been tapped into, you know, giving you cards from other classes and breaking the rules of, oh dang, breaking the rules of certain cards and stuff. I feel like there's a lot of opportunity there that hasn't been fully explored yet. That's my take. Dude, the Chomper is nuts. Oh my god, dude. Chomper is nutso. One mana Chomper, go get it, dude. This Chomper chain of Chompers, man, it's crazy good. Just board after board after board endlessly. 1 mana now too is crazy. We encourage them to use both Void and Wand, I would say, fairly early, right? Oh, dude, it's Flurgle. I don't have enough board space. How much is this? 6/9? I need Flurgles to do more than that amount of damage. Hero Power can definitely hit a no-fin. We should try that, right? Flurgle's only going to do 1, though, without the ability to trade in. So no lethal, right? 6/9, yeah. Let's just hit it here. Easy. God Gamer. Easy. There were 2, so it wasn't even that unlikely. I think we probably had 4 spells in the deck still. 2 out of 4 maybe, 2 out of 5 maybe. I think 4. Ooh. This deck, dude. Murloc Holmes is a Murloc, but do I really need him? I actually think I'd rather have a Hilt. Just more board development, more pressure. We have so much value anyway and hands that are staying full that I don't think Holmes is going to matter. I think I just want cheap cards that are easy to get going. With Rush in particular, this could help me take some big trades if I need to. We could hit the other half, obviously, as well. This looks good. Yeah, this is nice. We don't need this. We don't need this. These Baron's buckets are just so perfect for us, man. Yeah, I think Duels could also deal with pulling back on some expansions. Yeah, instead of just constantly adding, being a little more selective. There's so many cool things you could do, I feel like. I wish they broke the rules a little bit more, you know? But all of that takes design and time that doesn't feel like they're willing to commit to Duels. It feels like they've pulled back more than added to. But, you know, imagine designing a cool set of, like, I don't know, neutral secrets, or it was the first example that came to mind, right? Or like, I don't know, even like class-specific rule-breaking cards, like a priest weapon that goes face, you know, or, you know, priest has weapons, of course, but they're usually like complementary effects, not like big damage, or, you know, it's just, you can take the kind of rules of base Hearthstone classes and throw them out and do crazy power level things because you have treasures, right? It feels like there's just some opportunity lost there. Yeah, Hilt actually I think is pretty nice to swing early. I'm just gonna be a little sad if I don't hit a good 1-drop here. We hit a good 1-drop. Okay, that's nice. Oh, hit a really good 1-drop. Oh my god. All right. With no coin, this is the dream actually. All right, 2 secrets. Oh, brittle bones is always scary, man. These are not super useful, probably. Happy to get a 1-drop to test these secrets a little, though. We already eliminated snipes and stuff. You can't keep getting away with these draws. So this might be a little more value-oriented Death Knight. I don't know. We didn't... Well, Brittle Bones definitely implies removal spells. Blood stuff probably, right? Oh! God, dude. I guess we attack face, of course, first for like flame wards and stuff. Explosive traps, etc. Vaporize? Alright. Does that eliminate explosive trap as well? Shouldn't they have both gone off, even if Vaporize was there first? I actually don't know. Freezing trap wouldn't sometimes, like freezing trap messes with that sometimes. Okay, that definitely sort of indicates that to me indicates an explosive trap. I don't know, let's see. No. What do we think it is then? I don't know. Dart trap? It could be anything. Who knows? We just don't have any indicators right now. Okay. Do we go double dude? I don't think we go double dude, do we? I think we actually maybe just play an Arid Stormer here. This does let me trade in though and push everything face, which is pretty cool. And it's on curve. I think I like this a little more. These Flurgles can be a finisher lately, basically, or later, basically, which is kind of nice. Just need a cheap Murloc, essentially, or 2, but hit, you know, 1 Forager is 2 cheap Murlocs for us to help us find a lethal maybe later. So it's like Blood Boil or Corpse Explosion. Blood Boil, okay. Can we ever push any lethals through this? No. Another what? How much were there? 25. We have not 25. 13, 14 with hilt. Kind of want to get a Stormer down here. They're gonna heal a bunch more though, of course. I mean, less than we're dealing damage on, but still a bunch more. I think I might tempo 1 Flurgle here just to stay on curve. Could hero power instead, but I kind of like maybe just play out the 1 Flurgle. They're gonna know that I have multiple Flurgles though if I do, so they will kill it. Maybe just saving all of these for later is fine. Then I'm hero powering, but my hand gets so full. The hero power might give me more decision points here as well. Yeah, I don't love that, honestly. We're only going to be at 10 next turn, though, so it's fine. This guy becomes a monster threat with hilt, right? He starts to hit for 10, which is pretty cool. Yeah, Puzzle Box would have been a nutty hit off the hero power there. We could have evolved out of the Blood Boil, but no such luck. Chaos, though, is, of course, even more damage on turn 7. When turn 6 here would be actually pretty cool if we hit Forager off the top. I'd probably go double Flurgle Forager this turn just to really push a ton of damage and clear this board up for the Chaos finish. Or the even more Flurgle finish. So they're gonna heal 8. They're gonna be at 20. I've got 10 damage showing with the guy. Yeah, Vapor unfortunately is not what we were looking for on the Flurgle side of the conversation. Do I play 3 Flurgles here? There's just no follow-up, right? We gotta wait. It's not time yet. It's not time. I think we just empty the hand a little bit, buff what we can, set up for a Chaos to be good if not lethal, or maybe just Flurgles to be good if not lethal. I don't want to go too fast here though, because we know we have plenty of value and we theoretically have some time too. So I don't want to rush this too much, basically, is the moral of my story here. I want to make sure we play some cards. I think I'm gonna push for 10 though. Oh. Oh. Interesting. I did not actually expect that guy. It's okay though. The goal is to just create threats and set up, right? We're all good. So this deals 6 to face. So we would need a little help on board to make that a lethal push next turn. And then we just need to draw a cheap Murloc, really. Like 3 three Flurgles plus a Forager is what, like, the first one would deal, so Flurgle number 1 does nothing. Flurgle number 2 deals 1 damage. Flurgle number 3 deals 2 damage, that's 3. And then a Forager would deal another 3 is 6 damage. So not quite lethal there yet either. Turn 9 with a 1-drop would be quite hilarious and silly. Have you guys ever seen 4 Flurgles in one hand? We could get 6 if we draw another one. That's wild. That's actually wild. Sirloin Steak, dude, thanks for the 19 months. Welcome, welcome. That's very nice of you. Yeah, I mean, I don't love this 6/6, right? But it's not the end of the world that we gave them a 6/6, probably. Should not be too hard for us to work around. Oh, another Blood Boil is kind of the end of the world. That feels bad. Earth Ravager looks good here, but honestly, so does Frostfin Chompy Boy. Honestly, Elemental Chaos also looks kind of good. It does damage, summons a board, but I think I want to use that as a lethal, right? If it's not a lethal development, I don't think we're super happy. This looks okay. This actually nets a damage by hitting face, right? So 2 damage even, so we'll keep it alive and hit. All right, another good board. Hopefully they don't have a 17th Blood Boil to keep going at these wide boards every turn. And hopefully we can find a real... I just need the 1 Forager. We have 4 in the deck. This will be absolutely bonkers. Corpse Explosion, I don't mind that as much. Well, I guess I kind of do, don't I? Because of the stupid 2/2s. Dang. Bro. Stop. Stop it, dude. Stop. Can I get a cheap freaking Flurgle card? 24. Yeah, see, this is why we don't rush. This is why we have to wait. Because we know they have so many ways to stabilize and do gross stuff. I think we take this now, by the way. 4 units is really good. They have no board, so. Oh, Harpy's big damage. This is another garbage guy. This actually kind of hurts me because it hurts my board. And they don't care. Never mind, scratch that. Cookie. Cookie is a Murloc, but not really the right size again. We're getting into that scary part of the game with Blood Death Knight where they, you know, they just keep coming. I mean, we're gonna want to kill this eventually anyway, right? So maybe I just get the free hit here. Gonna lose the weapons anyway, they overwrite, so. All right, man, dude, a freaking Forager right now is just so insane that we're at 10 mana. 4 Flurgles plus 2 Foragers. Oh, these Vampiric Bloods though, dude, you can't win. Yeah, Flurgle goes face. It's all enemies, not just minions. So it's crazy big damage. Actually, still not quite a lethal, I don't think, right? Still feels a little far off from lethal to me, but still pretty nuts. This is a good Chain Lightning, actually, for once. Okay, so 4 Foragers. So each of these at the end is going to be dealing 4 damage. That's 8. This, when I play it, will deal 3. That's 11. This will deal 2. That's 13. This will deal 1. That's 14 damage combo. That also clears a board. So actually, not yet a lethal setup. So we need to actually kind of deal with this stuff organically for a while. Death Weaver Aura. Ooh. Man, that's not very good. I think I need to... Do I play one of these? I need to develop, right? I can't just not do anything. I mean, I've got more of this stuff coming, right? I don't know, man. I gotta develop. I don't think I can just pass turns. This is kind of a pass. I'm gonna keep one, but I don't know. 35 is still a long way to go, man. I mean, I can try to outvalue them as long as they don't have any sort of, you know, damage outs. This deck can outvalue people with Bronze Signet, you know, big Ancient Reflections, big Rock Kills. There's ways to make this a really scary high value deck. At some level, we are going to be hitting a bunch of 1-drops. Comping 1-drops is not necessarily a home run, but it's not bad. Arid Stormer inactive, unfortunately. Maybe we go for the Chaos here. Just to get a little bored. Ugh, I mean, it's so garbage. But it's really not the big damage surprise anymore. That's now the Flurgles, right? So it's probably my best bet. Ancient Reflections on this is okay, but not the kind of value, like, game-winning sort of line I think we really need. So not my favorite. Yeah. What is my health? Am I better off doing this, I guess, for the heal? Okay. If I draw a card here, it actually backfires a little bit. All right, whatever. We'll play this one. I don't know. Delaying my Flurgle timeline a bit, but that's all right. We'll get it. We'll get there. Okay. 27. Still no active Arid Stormers, though. Kind of sad. Do I have any good draws? Rock Kills are good, I guess, if I can get a wide board or keep a wide board. Foragers again, I have 3 of those. Those are nice. First Explosion again. Yeah, man, this is tough with these stupid idiot guys. These do create a lot of lethal pressures. Okay. I mean, I'm at 28. I guess it's not that scary yet. They don't have any priest follow-up, so not that scary. No Zyrella, right? All right, that is just good value. I mean, I do have to remember their hero power is like crazy good value over time. Oh, interesting. We got to think about how to use that. Flurgle with that is also kind of cool, right? But you have to play for the Flurgles, so I don't know. It's not that cool. I'm not really totally sure how to use that myself, but yeah, hand space is important here, so let's dump these. All right, dude. I don't know, man. This game is going to go for 45 years. I don't know how to find the winning lines. They're just so high at 35. How much removal do they have? How long are we going to be able to grind them out? I don't know. You only need 1 Flurgle? Well, he only triggers on play, so like you don't get extra copy. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't do damage from summoning himself. You know what I mean? He just fills the board with a bunch of Flurgles that didn't do anything because they have no space left. I guess you could give him Rush and then like trade one in and create some space that way. That's a possibility. So that might be an interesting way to get some extra like 6 damage burst with a cheap Murloc or something. I'll buy that. I mean, is there ever a world where we copy skeletons? I still think we need bigger payoff plays, right? That doesn't feel big enough to me as a payoff. All right. Guess we're just killing stuff here. Running out of things to draw. Am I actually literally out of things to draw? Yeah, I'm actually literally out of things to draw. So maybe this is a good no-fin time. I'd rather use no-fin when I know it's gonna stick though. Actually. Okay, that is actually a really nice grab, dude. That's a big deal. Not sure it's worth it to show my hand like that to the opponent. I don't know. Probably not worth it, but they kind of knew if I wasn't hitting it anyway. There's a reason I'm not hitting it, so I don't think it matters. Lorthamar! Oh god, that's gonna make the game hard to keep up with, isn't it? Jeez. There's more foragers for these flurgles, dude. Okay, now I think we're actually getting kind of in business a little bit, right? I might go for the no-fin here on another chomper board. But I'm gonna hit face, I think, right? I can leave 12 up, can't I? I mean, it would be nice to kind of kill that 5/3, I suppose. Can use the chomper, but it feels inefficient, I'll say. Like hitting a 4/5 into a 5/3, but I do value face damage a lot. Okay. Do I use one of these flurgles with reflections is my big question. So I play a flurgle with rush, reflection it, trade in a 1/1 flurgle, and then play a Murloc of whatever size. Doesn't have to be a 1 cost in that case, actually. Probably shouldn't be a 1 cost. And then maybe finish with more flurgles later. In other words, get an extra round of flurgles. Oh, I may have to do that now to clear this board, actually. They are healing a lot off this too, unfortunately. That stupid weapon, dude. That is so insane. I mean, the good news is we know this clears. Oh, they're even leaving some alive. I guess that's actually bad. Oh, what? That's the sickest thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh my god. 7 and these are 12 is 19. So I actually can clear here. But it sucks. Reflections just makes this 1/1. No, that's not very good. I have to use a flurgle to clear this, I think, right? Because I need this to have rush. 7, 12. That's 19, 21. Canal reflections? Nah, that's not enough payoff. We need better than that. I think this is the way to do it, actually. It just really sucks. I mean, I have to. I'm dead if I don't, so. It just hurts. Okay, so that did steal our flurgle opportunity a little bit. Remember, I think we have one more real flurgle, so we're going to get 2 more flurgles at some point. But the problem really is that they're back at 46. That's another problem now that I have a clock.
Inscribed with hate.
They're at 48, dude. Like, how on earth are you supposed to keep up with this? I can't do it, man. I can't do it, man. Even more foragers. Interesting. Okay, we got to clear this board, I think. So this is flurgle time. This has rush. I copy it. Trade it in. Play a Murloc. Clear the board, I guess. Not quite. I gotta trade in 1 more, don't I? These only deal 6, so. I mean, this is a bunch of bonus damage, right? It's pretty cool, but still not really enough to win, especially if they can clear this board, right? But I did get an extra, 11 face damage or something. That's pretty cool. If But they're still at 37, dude. Like, that is outrageous. I can't even get close. Soul Stealer number 3. Yeah, all right. Sure, that tracks. How do I beat the rest of the Lorthamar minions too? They haven't really played a lot yet. They must have a lot more spells, of course, with all the Brittle Bones action. Lush Water Merc. See, this is where we're hitting some problems here because we're running out of like threats. We're playing these dudes, they're fine dudes, but they're not like game-ending kind of threats. And in fact, I honestly have to trade a little bit because of the damage from Mograine. If I take any extra face damage, my clock gets remarkably shorter over time. But I mean, if you look at our deck, right, we just don't have it anymore. There's no way this amount of value will keep up with the opponent's hero power and endless life gain, basically. Seems like we're kind of doomed. The Flurgles just don't get big enough anymore, you know? The opponent's going to have to pass a couple turns. Yeah, I mean, a Rotgill into a sticky board could maybe do enough. Yeah, I don't know. It seems hard. Oh, I love that they're going face. That's really cool. Just putting it on me. That's a cool decision, I think. All right. If I hit Flurgles here, I probably have to play them, by the way. I think we got to play 4 Flurgles this turn if we hit them. We don't. We hit double Rotgill. Maybe I go Flurgle, Forager, Rotgill here. Get 5 big Rotgill minions out. Get some Flurgle damage. Could actually go double Flurgle, Forager. I really wanted to just get some freebie hits. Double Rotgill doesn't seem like enough. I think the second Rotgill has to come after the first Rotgill board has kind of stabilized a little bit. But regardless, we're kind of in make or break territory, so I don't think I can hold the Flurgles anymore. Right? I think these have to do some work. I think we'll go double Flurgle, Forager, Rotgill here. I don't know if we're trading at all. This is going to 5. Trades don't feel great here to me. Could maybe trade this in. I don't know. Just like a little bit of extra damage. I'm not really sure it's worth it though. I don't know if that makes sense or not. Like I don't clear it, so is that worth it? Maybe I trade in the 5/4? Well, no, it was going to be a 4/3 until the Flurgle traded in. I honestly don't know. Probably better off just not hitting it. I like that it buffs the rest of the board a little bit, but you don't want to... You want to be wide enough, but you also want to be a little taller, so there's some middle ground. I don't know where it is. Depends on the shape of their removal, right? Like, we're not getting around another Corpse Explosion, but you want it to be big enough to maybe have some survivability against Blood Boil. So, I don't know. I don't know the sweet spot. Okay. Corpse Explosion again, yeah. It's really tough. They're just gonna get way more damage from these being bigger, honestly, at this stage, right? Because it's extra 2/2s in that regard. So that is the 3rd Corpse Explosion, 2 Blood Boils, 3 Soul Stealers. I mean, I just don't think it was in the cards, right? Endless Brittle Bones damage. We tried, man. We gave it a go. I mean, I'm proud of our efforts here, right? Feels like we did the best we could, really, with this particular shakeout, but obviously dead to the Mograine next turn here. This is a fun little turn, I guess. Again, we're dead, but it's fun. All right, man. I'm not mad at all at the opponent for being a greedy, beautiful, greedy blood deck, by the way. That's always fun to play. We can't feel sad about that. Better than losing to like Elise Moonfire spam or garbage. I'd much rather have a fun, drawn out control battle like this, trying to magically weave in some winning line. I mean, we got them really low at the beginning, and then they just like double vampiric blood hit us, remember? mixed with all that crazy removal, and then it was just gone from there. That was too much. Okay. Chompers are good, we know, but Berserkers and Drakurus are probably not good for us. Like, yeah, last game, maybe I would have welcomed these as big value bomb cards, but typically not what we're looking for. That said, these other two buckets also pretty bad. Bolner ×2 is kind of cool, but we don't have that many great battle cries. I guess it's pretty nuts with like Granite Forgeborn, but not really, right? It's like it's gonna make everything 0 mana. I mean, it's actually pretty nuts with Rotgill. It is pretty nuts with Rotgill. Like Bolner, Rotgill. That is 9 mana though. Like, is that really good? Overdraft is not mega worthless because it's tradable worst case, which turns into 2 cards, right? Because remember, if we're trading into a bronze signet minion, often that means I can spend 1 mana to draw 2. So I disagree that it's useless. 1 mana draw 2 is pretty good. I mean, it's not always draw 2, but often. It's never totally dead, right? If you didn't have Bronze Signet, I don't think I would like it. You need more Flurgles, yeah. I think I'm actually tempted by this. I just don't love these 8 and 9 cost cards. I think these are more flexible and interesting, so I'm going to take this. I'm also going to take a quick pee break, guys. Spicy streaming, though. Thanks for the Prime sub before I go. That's very nice. But I'll be right back, and we'll keep this rolling. Oh, my God. We're back. Man, that was a game, wasn't it, dude? 25-minute game. Woo! 19 turns. Fun one, fun game, fun loss. It's always good when losses are fun and not when you don't feel like you got scammed, you know? Probably how most of our opponents have felt this run, to be fair. Probably exactly like our opponents are feeling. Yeah, let's we got 3 chompers in the deck. I think since we have a 1-drop, we look for a chomper here. I think we keep Vapor into chomper is the goal. Chomper has definitely been our biggest payoff card. Ugh, we got the same hand back, basically. Do we trust a chomper top deck is the question. Forager probably still more interesting to play than or excuse me, Vapor probably more interesting to play than Forager anyway. Woo! What in God's name? That is an insane opener. With promote too. Oh my God. We just lose, right? I mean, maybe Flurgle can pull this back, actually. I don't know. I'm better off hitting that because of promote anyway. Like, promote kills it regardless. Maybe so. Kind of feels weird to damage my minion for free, but it might be better. Good Lord, dude. What in God's name is happening? Flurgle into Forager does just 1, which is not enough. I mean, it would let me kill the Leopardome, but then the Forager would be exposed to the Foul Egg upside. Probably better off going for like Forgeborn plays here and trying to recover that way. Could probably dump a Forager just to keep them a little occupied, right? If nothing else. Just kind of keep them trading for a minute or 2 and then try to swing these Forgeborns into some plays. Just get enough tempo off the discounts. Flurgles, I mean, oh boy. I want to hit Forgeborns into like chompers, basically, is the plan. Hey, DG, dude, thanks for the 13 months. This is a nutty opener, man. Imagine if it was the Death Knight, the Death Knight one, jeez. I haven't seen that yet. Oh my God. Why buff af? Oh, never mind. Yeah, wait, why buff after? No, wait. Yeah, I thought it was promote at first, but still, why? No, and either way, why? I don't understand. Okay. I can't kill that yet. If it gets Wind Fury, it's basically game over, right? This is so brutal to kill. I really don't want to kill that. Because just more stuff comes out of it. I guess we kill this and go face, or maybe I pop the Divine Shield. Just I don't know, man. Just because I don't know. I don't have answers, man. All I know is I'm praying to God these Forgeborns start to pull me back into this game somehow. I don't think that's gonna be super likely though, to be honest. It seems very hard still. I mean, these heal and trade, that's cool. If I could hit a freaking Chomper for 1 and maybe a couple Sloggers, like maybe there's a world. Just don't hit Wind Fury. I don't have any silences. You know what I need is reflections. I need reflections. Does this have rush? Yeah, it does. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is that actually my best play at this stage? Hero power for reflections? Because this ain't enough anymore, right? Nothing here really. I mean, I can hit this, but it's reflections. That's my play, dude. It got too bad too fast. All right. That is not an ancient reflection, so we are dead. Well, let's at least let him have some fun. I might have technically been able to stay alive, by the way. I don't know. We go to 23. I don't think they technically have 23, but just clearly not a game we're meant to have won. I don't think without a wand type card we ever pull this back anyway. Arguably puzzle box, but it's just too far gone. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean by a scam loss. Yeah, precisely it. Yeah. Man, these all suck, don't they? Party Portal, I mean, I guess Party Portal with like, it's pretty good with no Fin. Not bad with Deathweaver Aura. Maybe. This, we don't have enough spells. That's too expensive. Just not worth it. Not bad here, but we don't need it. We want to hit better, you know, chompers and stuff. Dude, why did it feel like we were unstoppable the first 5 games, and the last 2 games it's like we just hit real decks that just made us look like idiots? I mean, absolute twist, right? Started out so strong and then went so south so fast. I would love to get a couple more wins. In some ways I want to put this on YouTube already. It's had some great wins and it's been really cool to see the Chomper in action, but it would be much better if I could get this to 7 wins for YouTube, both from a video length and you know, just that's kind of the hallmark of a good run as opposed to a bad run. Regis, I think I ran into you earlier today at Snap. It was an honor, sir. Maybe, yeah. Was I playing a bunch of random weird cards? I was playing my booster farm deck all day with just all the cards that aren't upgraded to infinite yet, plus a few extra because I'm down to 9 non-infinite cards. So I think maybe 3 or 4 real cards and 9, maybe 8 or 9 garbage. It was like Ghost and Sentry and gosh, who else is there? Dazzler and I don't know, a bunch of weird stuff anyway. All right, let's keep 1 Forager just to get a curve going, and then keep a Chomper for the upside of the elementals too, maybe. Keep 1 Chomper is fine. Ghost and Sentry, yeah, that was me for sure, I'm sure. Slogger is an elemental, but not the right shape. Endurance Training Backpacks. Like, so this is going to be a Sour Fang deck. We kind of want to make sure they don't hit their Sour Fang on time here. That would be the dream. If they hit an early Sour Fang, we're probably going to have a hard time. They didn't get the discount for it, though, so they won't be chaining together a bunch of discounts in that case. All right, please stick, Mr. Man. Although, honestly, Chomper's not even good yet anyway, so I don't know what we'd be playing next turn. Oh, Sour Fang early. Okay, that's... I think that's probably game over again, unfortunately, man. Makes life very sad and hard, but we'll try. I don't know. Can I beat a 2 mana or a 2 health, excuse me, 3/5 every turn? I don't think so, right?
Inscribed with hate.
I don't think so. I never have really played this deck, by the way. We've kind of toyed around with it a couple times, but never seriously played it. These foragers are so good with the Flurgles later that, like, part of me wants to save them, you know? But they are nice and sticky too, which is what I really like. I want to go for a Chomper soon. I need to Slogger now. The Slogger feels pretty bad. Overload means I can't play both of these together. I don't think that's the move just yet. I think we play these. I think we have to trust that we'll hit more good Murlocs later. And just by going wide here, if these survive in particular, you can still scout them pretty nicely. Like trade them in and the dudes get buffed. He is summoned, unlike Flurgle's play, which is nice. I don't even know what I really want to draw here. Like we gotta get through what, like 16 plus more Sour Fangs, man. That's not gonna be easy. It's the endless army of Sour Fangs. It's gonna make life a little hard. Bloodletter also bugged. Now that's an interesting conversation. Do I play my own Sour Fangs? I sure don't think so, right? That feels weird too. There's got to be a better target than that. I don't even know what it is. It might be Flurgles again. That could be some surprise damage, I guess. Yeah, let's go for the Slogger here, and then we'll do the Chomper soon. I think we just have to hit a better card than that. I just don't know how we're gonna do this though. It's the same problem as before, just endless healing, endless Sour Fangs. Like, we need some magic. I don't know. What could they play that enables a reflections that's really insane, right? What might a Death Knight have that's really good for that? You know, for instance, it's not a no muncher. That doesn't do enough damage. They're only 1/1s. Ragnaros, yes, sure. If they had a Ragnaros, yeah. I mean, that's not what I would expect them to ever have, though. I'm thinking about Death Knight cards that are maybe possible. If I could somehow get the Mograines back in hand. Rivendare, actually it's bad to have more Rivendares. You want fewer Rivendares because then there's too many mixed combinations. You might draw like the taunt guy 3 straight times or something, right? Just rushing Sour Fang every turn is a nightmare, dude. I never expected this to be such a nightmare. What an actual nightmare scenario. Talon as well. Okay, that's gonna put something big in hand, but how do I deal with that? How do I handle that? I don't think I do. Yeah, this is not much of an overdraft turn, unfortunately. Oh boy, this just feels so bad. I'm just reacting to the Death Knight board. That is not, I promise that's not where we want to be in this deck. We don't want to be playing from behind on board. I know that. Oh, this is good. I mean, it gets me a couple cards, hopefully. I think we want to start weaving in hero powers too now that we have more mana to spend. Much as possible. Probably should have traded that in, honestly, because the Sour Fang we know kills it. They're still at 33, man. That's crazy. Oh my god, off the hero power! Oh, does that let me do anything cool? Bran. Elemental, like Bran Reflections. The problem is I would need space. I'd have to play something first. Bran Reflections. Like Rotgill's pretty crazy, I guess. Oh no, multiple brands don't do anything anyway. What am I saying? They don't stack. This isn't freaking Marvel Snap. It doesn't matter. Only one brand matters. No, that doesn't do anything then. All right, let's trade. The Vapors are garbage. No Fin's kind of garbage, to be honest. Oh, I just can't believe the Sour Fangs are the right target for the reflections, but because I can't take 5 every time. For me, it's much worse than for them. I think we're on our last leg here, right? I think he wants to play Mograine, which means I'm screwed. I think the game is just over. Dude, this run just fell apart, bro. Wow, it's patchwork instead, which is honestly even worse because I lose my Flurgles. Absolutely just fell apart. It's like we were having fun goofing off, you know, and then we hit the real decks. Then life started, you know. It really went south here. I mean, this is obviously the play, but it's not a great one. Honestly, if I could get a no fin in, this would maybe be a decent play, but no such luck. If they somehow can't if they magically cannot clear this board somehow, right? Just if there's some magical universe where they don't have any AoE, right? Just some unknown, absurd universe, maybe. But otherwise, that's not gonna do the job. Just a chill, no muncher. Cool. And we just hit more Veiling Vapors. My God, man, these vapors are killing me right now, dude. They're absolutely freaking killing me right now, dude. GG. Yeah, this Sour Fang deck's been good for a while. And they don't even have Inspiring Presence, which would normally be discounting other cards in their hand for even more crazy tempo, but still, as you can see, the Rush is doing a lot of work anyway. We definitely swung the Death Knight pendulum a little too far. They were kind of not great at first. Got a bunch of buffs. Everybody else got nerfed, and now Death Knight is dominating standard duels. We might have gone too far. Blizzard, you took things a step too far. Dial it back, please. Please. GG. Man, Duels is tough. Felt like we had such a cool, fun deck, and it just got absolutely murdered once we got into like the real portion of Duels. You're not building for really, really specific synergies again. Mummy Magic aggro, this DK deck, Frost DK a little bit, Moon Fiery stuff. It's hard, man. It's hard. Brittlebones Blood is good. Basically DK, really. DK and Undead. All right, well. That was still pretty fun. I mean, I like that run, all right. No, I don't have time for another run. Rotting Necro in gold. That looks good. Actually a pretty nice looking card, yeah. Color palette's nice. Okay. Am I gonna hit level 100 this season, guys? My God. I actually honestly don't know. I got what, a little over a month? Oh no. That is something. Oh my. Do your question, Will? Yeah, guys. I believe it or not, I know how it works. I know how to do it. It's not a knowledge question. It's am I going to play that much question? I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to play that much. I worry we may not play that much. All right, I actually want to play more of this Pirate Rogue deck we were playing last time. we got one really cool game with this deck, and I wanted to see if we could get a couple more for a video. I already made that other game a video, but it was pretty cool. It's like a value pirate rogue. So I'm gonna play a few games of standard before I switch it up to Marvel set. Tavern Pass rewards are usually changed up when the new expansion comes out, right? I don't know. That's usually like early April. Ooh, man. Ooh. Ooh.
The Lich King.
Yes, this is that deck. Yeah. Ooh.
Shall we dance?
Okay. I mean, this is a 1-drop. Theoretically, getting a 1-drop out against DK is good, but I really want Jolly Rogers if I can. A much better 1-drop, right? I don't know why, but I dread new expansions now. Cards are always OP for one class. Well, I do think, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It does seem like the post-patch, and this is even true of balance patches as well. The game almost seems, or not really balance patch. Post new content releases are the metas people seem to like the least. Like they like it for a day or two while it's brand new, but then pretty quickly sour on it shortly thereafter. So, you know, the hype is great. There's a little hype period, and then I think you sour on it pretty fast after that. Burglar is a little better for now. Hook Tusk is not there yet, I think. So I think we might still take the Hook Tusk though off this one. I don't know. Maybe we just play the Burglar. That's fine. Let me organize my thoughts. I'm rambling here. You know, when new content comes out, people are hyped for a day or two, and then basically I think balance is such that people have a really frustrating time for a couple weeks after that, where it feels like there's some dominant force that's really hard to do, or the whole meta warps around this one deck or whatever. And then there's a balance patch, and it's probably good again for a while. But then like the mini set comes out, and the mini set, same thing. Like there's like right now, you know, Death Knight's crazy strong, Frost DK is really good, and the meta warps around it, and people are kind of unsatisfied. And I guess what I'm trying to get at ultimately is there's not enough room sometimes for things to like breathe and settle. We'll take Hook Tusk here, I bet. Ooh, Courier's good too, though. We still have this for Hook Tusk. Or for Vessel. Let's take Courier. We Shadow Step this? No, we take Hook Tusk. I guess what I'm saying is the rhythm. I'm not expressing this very well. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to concentrate on the game and talk. It feels like the rhythm's off a little bit. And I think part of that problem is that things are coming out in a relatively unbalanced state. I don't really want to say that because it's super hard to balance cards from a first pass. You need data sometimes to refine things, but it feels like the reaction time to the refinement isn't happening at the right moments, and there's these weird little gaps and rhythms where we don't have enough time for the fun times to percolate, and there's too much time for the unfun times to percolate, if that makes sense. So it's like a rhythm problem. The timing just feels a little out of sync with the player base. And I don't know how to fix that. I mean, there are fixed patterns of timing for patches due to like mobile stuff, and I don't know, they can't like patch whenever they want always. They have to schedule ahead and stuff. But maybe some adjustments to the overall timing to better line up with player instincts or player feelings, because I think a lot of times people just feel out of sync with the balance and the meta. So there would be two ways to fix that, right? Much better balance upon release, which I think that's actually a pretty hard challenge. That's a lot easier said than done. And then the other way is to fix the timing and the rhythm, which might be an easier solution. All right. I mean, drown on these isn't bad. What are we playing, by the way? I'm really zoning out. A lot of blood discovered, kind of bloody trog. I don't even know what this is. Rinithal, bloody trog stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I'll never know. I'm leaving a really nasty board up here if I do decide to leave this board up. Is that an issue or not?
Time's ticking.
Jolly Roger is the kind of right pick, but at this stage I'm thinking about maybe turning the corner a little more to go face more. Right, we got like these stealthy guys. We're hitting face for a bunch. I guess this is still quite susceptible to a board clear, but then we've got Hook Tusk to outvalue maybe. Like we got lines, right? Like if we can make this push, keep them on the back foot, and then maybe pivot into a Hook Tusk value line, we'll be okay. You think Reno? Reno makes sense for all these kind of more random card inclusions. Yeah, I could see that. Also currently whiffing on AoE, which to me kind of points at Reno as well. Sort of suggests they don't have the most efficient lines here. Man, Drown on Bran actually... That's kind of cool. Bran has some upsides for us, especially with Trawler, and then we're gonna Shadow Step a Hook Tusk soon. I dig it, dude. Let's do it. I can hit face for like 10 here, but I also sort of just want to go for this value plan. I guess we can kind of do both, but I don't know. I want to like Trawler this turn. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Let's get that Bran. Let's play Hook Tusk next turn. And I guess I'm just gonna play this, right? This is a one drop. Even if I'm not weaponing, I mean, do I really care about the damage? All right, I'm pivoting this game a little bit, guys. The brand sort of changes, I think, our highest likelihood to win, because I still worry about removal and healing here. So I want to play for this Bran out instead, because we got the Hook Tusk Shadow Step Bran line now, which means we can steal, 15 cards from our opponent, basically. Assuming they don't like... Oh, God. I was going to say patchwork it. Oh! Oh, God! Okay. It's totally fine. I'm going to take cards from deck here, actually, still, because that makes it less likely a patchwork or whatever disrupts me. I mean, honestly, taking that minion is probably the best play, but again, I'm playing for fun. I don't care. 2 cards from hand is also probably pretty good here too, but I don't care. I'm playing for fun. We're going for the cheese here. Okay, Denathrius, Soul Stealer. This definitely feels like Reno to me. Are we gonna get another one of these Reno games like this? This is wild. Construct Quarter, Bran, School Teacher's good too. Corpse Explosion not available for them if this is a Reno deck, which is nice. And Soul Stealer too. That means we kind of know exactly what their removal limits are. They might literally just have like a Blood Boil only. Okay, that is definitely a Reno card, no question. Dude, are we just gonna win on minions? That makes me really sad. I hope not. I hope I have to actually play for this. Dude, I mean, Bran Hook Tusk here is just gonna burn a bunch of their cards. Is that still good? Like, I don't get them, I just burn them. Is that still good though? I mean, not really, right? But I want to do it anyway. I could probably find a lethal here, maybe, with Bran, right? It's a pretty good chance at lethal. That's probably the right play to make, but I just kind of want to delete a bunch of their cards. I'm gonna lose to this Mutanus, aren't I? This is my last Hook Tusk, if I want to consider that at all, because I could just go for the Soul Stealer here and bide a little time, maybe. That's probably more fun too. That extends the length of the game here a bit. All right, this is also going to be a lethal setup as well. Play your Reno, man. Play your Reno, dude. Play your Reno, dude. I want this to be a fun, close game. Oh, there we go. That's some healing. Yes, perfect. Perfect. The other Shadow Step. Are you kidding me? I was hesitant to do this because I didn't get to do it again, but Now I'm gonna do it for sure. I'm just gonna burn all his cards. So we got Mograine. All right, this is just gonna. Does it show me what it burns? I don't know how this works. Did it show? Oh, it doesn't show. I don't know what I burned. So I burned a bunch of cards, but I don't know which ones.
I know all the steps.
That is so fun, dude. Okay, I'll play these greedy DKs all day like this, man. So now we have a 7-card fatigue advantage. It shows on the deck tracker. Oh, yeah. Okay, hold up. Yeah, we got a Patchwork. We got an Arcanist, a Volpira, a Deathstrike, a Scorpid, a Hematurge, a Bloodsworn, and a Sir Finley. Okay, so not a bunch of home runs. I guess a Patchwork there is pretty good. Patchwork probably feels a bit like a home run, but the rest kind of iffy. I mean, I guess we just finish it off, right? I'm kind of dying. 11 damage here is a little scary. Maybe we play Vampiric Blood. It's less scary though. I think we just finish it off here. This again is probably not terrible, but I want the greed. Give me the greed. So that got what? Parlay. That's my parlay in there. Sketchy Stranger. Okani. No Muncher's pretty good to get. That's damage output potentially. Like to see that. All right, another parlay. That seems too important, right? Let's hit that. So they're down to 3. I took 20 cards out of their deck, dude. I took 20 cards out of their deck. Oh, I love Hook Tusk so much, dude. So they got to beat me with 7 cards. We got the big Denathrius here to. Oh, that's actually pretty nuts. Corpse Explosion, I guess, is still good against that, though, right? Or does it? These will count as having died, won't they? And then the Onyxian will die? Surely that's how that works, right? Like this will count? It doesn't like... Okay, yeah, it doesn't keep her immune like mid-sequence, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Okay, that's good, that's good. Yeah, School Teacher here seems nice. Rogue cards aren't usually very helpful, but... Yeah, I love Jackpot, man. That's cool. Big old body bagger. This was buffed, I guess? What's it buffed from? Oh, yeah, we got it from the Lorthamar. I forgot. That's funny. So they're down to 6 cards. We think they have a Reno still for the record. But that's probably all they've got left. Yeah, there's the Reno. Okay. We got their Astalor, so that's not a threat. Oh, a second Reno, that's fun. I don't mind that. We're hoping to win the game kind of long anyway, right? Although that Reno is a little hard to deal with right now. 4-5, 4-2 is 10. That's kind of a pain. I can take their last card, I guess, but then they're gonna get one of my cards. Anything that's really good for them to get? Not on average, no. What do we think this might be? Oh, Blood Boil. Okay, that's kind of nice. Might just use this now to help me clear the Reno. He's kind of scary, right? He's big. He's pretty big. You guys, believe it or not, I've never played this card in my life. That's the first time I played this card, I swear to God. I swear to you, it's the first time I played that card. This is in some ways an overcommitment, I recognize, but I think we kind of know they're just out of things to do. So this should be okay. To overcommit, basically. So they got a Hinge Clan Burglar. Oh, that's actually pretty good. That's a lot of value, potentially. Imagine if they got an awesome spell. Oh, the Demolition Renovator. That's fun. Dang, dude. That's cool. Not a bad Denathrius, probably. Vizier Noggling, also probably fine. It's just like if I get Denathrius down, hopefully I clear, you know. The problem is it kind of wastes some damage on the Zola, but if I can clear one of these, or just develop a Tintin lifesteal. Hopefully you think you're going to win the game, right? Mograin's kind of pointless. We know they only have 4 cards left, so that's not really a clock that's relevant. It's just about stabilizing, making sure you don't die. I think this is fine. We shouldn't really need this again, I don't think. I killed one. That's great. And this even lived for a bonus heal. What do you know? That's cool too. All right. They've got a Reno. That is a Obliterate, probably, I'm guessing. Yeah. That's Reno, Obliterate, some random card from another class, and one final. Oh, the Sun! The Sunwell! What? That's actually insane! Oh my god. I love this person more than anything on earth. I love them so much. Oh my god. This is another classic game with this deck. I love it. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, that is terrible. Absolutely awful. That's just one of the worst things I've ever seen in my whole life. Completely useless times 2. Do I like a Naga better than a Pirate here? Probably, right? I think there's just more general utility Naga. I might even like Undead better later, though. Hey, Mrs. Kilbin. Shouting? Oh, I saw somebody tweeting about that. Yes. I believe it. I believe it. Shadow Step's really good. On the Noggling for another jackpot? I think I want a hero power, though. Oh, I can't. I've already... Oh, my God. This is fine. We're 27. We're fine. They don't have a bunch of burst damage, right, or buffs. This is fine. Oh. Oh, that's actually insanely good. Okay, that's really nice. We even have an undead out, so that'll be really nice. I mean, with this many cards back in hand again, you start to think the Mograine may be actually a relevant condition again, because we want the game to end sooner to make sure these cards don't do anything too crazy. Dredge. That's funny. Plague Strike's good, though. Dang. Low value, though, so far, right? 1 mana, 2 mana. Nothing that's, like, generating a bunch of craziness, which is good. Hey, Sinful Dude, thanks for the 13 months. Thanks for watching on YouTube, man. That's cool. Appreciate it. Yeah, again, pretty low value and plays really nicely in a Shadow Word Undeath as well. This should, you don't ever want to speak too soon, but I feel like this is going to start locking up the game pretty nicely here. Fell Barrage, damage, but that's not really our concern right now, damage. Let's just clear and develop a little, right? We take an undead Bone Flinger? Sure. More development, right? So that's a Reno still again, we know. Oh yes, I guess that's the logic on the face damage, yes. The Mograin's still not really relevant. It's more about just outlasting these resources. Reno plus 4 unknown spells. Piercing Shot. Okay, they decided to clear the guy instead of go for damage. So that does not indicate to me that they have a lot of damage available. They appear to be thinking much more about lasting out as opposed to killing us. I don't really know what their game plan is, though. Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, I have so many cards available. I'm almost always gonna be able to outlast whatever they do. What a crazy game, dude. That was so fun. It's like Ticketus is back. I love this deck. It's only good against the Reno Death Knight, apparently, but boy, is it fun when you get it. Jeez. All right, let's play a couple more of this, and then we're probably going to switch over to some Marvel Snap. I need a couple Marvel Snap decks for videos. But pretty fun Hearthstone stream tonight. The downside is 350 viewers only, man. Tell your friends. Okay, Hook Tusk. Let's save that for later. I do actually like the Swashbucklers early, though. Just making sure we have early bodies to play is nice. Lobotomizers can be good if they play like a Flame Imp early. This guy is a Bamf from 2111, dude. He is living in the future. He's a freaking Terminator, dude. Huh. That's where somebody goes in. Terminator's not from the year 2111. Terminator's from the year 2312. Whatever. This is then where they go, he's not from the year 2312, you idiot. The cycle continues. Destroy a beast. This looks like it might be Mind Lock instead. Let's go for an aggressive push then with the captain. Just try to kill them quick. Surprise them a little bit. What year is Terminator from, guys? Now we actually need to know. It's gonna drive me crazy if we don't actually know. Somebody look it up. I need the details.
Let's see, what do I
Terminator's from 1984. Wow, dude. Wow, dude. I'm going for the Smork plans. I'm taking the 1-drop, I think. Hoping to surprise them with this South Sea Captain. Oh, okay, so big undead dude here. Got it. Got it. Gonna go wide again. I think this deck does have some AoE, of course, but I don't know how much. I'm actually a little less worried about dying to like Mind Lock shenanigans, though, so I might be able to afford to play this for value a little more. Still kind of scary. Thaddeus big stuff can be overwhelming, of course, but I don't know, playing the Jolly Roger here is worth it. It just kind of dies. Slime is, oh my, yeah, okay, that's spooky. He went face. Sadly, I don't really have a way to punish that, is the thing. I'm sure this deck runs activators, right? So there's no logic in me like not playing a card, basically. Like that doesn't make sense, right? I don't know, man. I'm about to have to deal with an 11-11 taunt that just wins them the game, I think, right? I don't know what to do, though. I'm at a loss for what a solution to that problem is. My only known solution here is just to hit them really hard and hope for the best. I don't know. I don't have a better plan. Oh, Tamsin's like the giga worst version of this. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Oh, boy. That's not good. Oh, that's not good. I need a twisted tether. Is Goldshire Knoll plus Tidal Surge not even enough? Animator, it does do some stuff. Drathier keeps me alive, maybe technically for a little longer, but not really. I think we're just dead, right? I think we're just dead. Might have to play this while I know it's gonna work and connect and try to kill this next turn. That is still easier said than done, to be clear. Like, that's still a problem to solve, but I don't know. It's we gotta solve it. I don't know. Imagine if I had a Hook Tusk and I could steal it. Oh, that would be cool. She is probably active, right? Oh my god. Wonder if that was ever a play to not damage it and to hope to top deck the Hook Tusk and steal it. I wouldn't be able to use it yet because I'd have to coin the Hook Tusk, no mana left, but stealing it would still feel pretty good as a big old taunt. So they're on even cost cards. I don't know what that's gonna make playable here, but probably some scary stuff. I got a lobotomizer tidal surge right now to kill the Thaddeus. Wait, isn't that an odd cost card? Aren't they on even cost because of the total mana here? Oh lord, we're just dead. Okay, GG. Guess they're on odd cost cards. Well, I can read it. Why am I not reading it, you idiot? Oh no, no, I can't read it. No, I thought we were always alternating. I thought on 6 you're on odd. On 7 shouldn't you be on even? Oh, Vandar made them even. No, Vandar doesn't change the... Oh yeah, he does. -3. Yeah, Vandar made them even. That's what it is. They're on their odd turn? They were on their even turn for sure. It's just that Vandar made them even. He swaps polarity because he's a 3 cost discount, which changes you from even to odd. Okay, that was terrifying. Alrighty.
Arise, my faithless steed.
Time to slice and dice.
Yeah, we want faster starts than this for sure. No matter what kind of warlock it is, we need faster starts, I think. Jolly Roger on 1 is good. I love the art on Jolly Roger too. He looks so cool. Matt Dixon art just fits Hearthstone so well. It's always got such a good readability, great color choices, like it just looks good. It's like cartoony but not at the same time. I don't know how to describe it. It's like simply rendered bold colors but still looks visually engaging. See ya, Bjork, man. Have a good one. Isn't Death Knight going to be the best class by a mile after the standard rotation? I mean, if things go unchanged, yes. Of course, you know, they could print a bunch of bad Death Knight cards and a bunch of crazy strong cards for other classes, and then no. But yes, Death Knight has a competent set now and is losing nothing really that we're aware of anyway. I guess they could technically rotate some of the... Well, maybe they are rotating part of the like starter set, right? The Path of Arthas set. Isn't that supposed to rotate or something? I don't even remember. But regardless, yes, all other things equal, we would expect that. But you know, there's ways to design around it like anything. It's a function of design at some level. This is a really good curve, by the way. Roger on 1, Weapon on 2, Cutlass on 3 just feels such like a good clean fit, you know? It's a great answer too, unfortunately. Luckily for us though, we're not all actually about being an aggro deck in this particular one. We're yeah, I don't know, man. This all seems pretty useless, to be honest. Unclear to me. Behemoth is less scary than Thaddeus, so that's good news. Still scary though. Not to suggest he's unscary. Let's start looking for an Hook Tusk, right? Because I think a Hook Tusk could be how we win this game. Stealing a big threat from them, maybe. So drawing and generating would be the way to do that. Shadow Step could also maybe help me do that. This can find Hook Tusks, right? So multicaster just never actually goes off, right? It's pretty pointless. Let's just go here. Coining means the Hook Tusk is actually further away from a mana standpoint, but maybe closer from every other standpoint. Mr. Smite? It's not really how I want to win the game, but seems like the best card there. Theoretically, Scoundrels are kind of nice, but usually the opponent's going to utilize those cards better than we are. Going face, let's have a board clear here again. Or just don't care about my minions, I guess. Yeah, not even value trading. Jeez, dude, that's rude. Actually rude. So rude. Oh, dude, a hook tusk here would be dreamy. Man, dude. 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 Dude! All right, that'll do it. Yeah, because removal's definitely keeping up with boards in this game these days, guys. I mean, is that really one of Hearthstone's biggest problems? Maybe is that removal is just laughably bad compared to board building and the crazy things you can cheat out. I mean, it's so bad. That's what the opponent did for 6 mana, right? I mean, they had a minion out, so you know, arguably a little more mana than that. But regardless, they pulled that off with a couple cards, really. Let's say 6 to 8 mana commitment, maybe. Well, let's just say 11 to be totally safe, right? And it's like, there's no removal. I guess maybe it's not the output of removal so much as the rate at which it's available. Nobody's dealing with that on turn 6. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I guess a Death Knight with a perfect corpse explosion, arguably. But how you get that many corpses that fast in a corpse explosion deck? Like, what class is dealing with that? Priest ain't even dealing with that on turn 6. Cling Machine doesn't answer that. There's too much left. Thaddeus doesn't die.
You didn't see any.
Darkon doesn't die. Brawl is a halfway decent answer. Light Bomb didn't answer that. There's a bunch of 4/8s. All right. A lot of weapons. Jolly Roger's good, though. We like Jolly Roger. We don't love Jolly Roger into weapon swordfish so much, though. This is fine. If you want to ping it, that's okay. Oh, that's not even good. What am I saying? It's not even good. Ping it. Ping away. Galactus would have answered that board, dude. Can't build a board if I delete the board. Psychic Stream would have done it. It was turn 6, right? Thought we were on turn 6. I love everybody just trying to contradict, though, instead of understanding the spirit of the point. As is always, I would expect nothing less from you, Twitch chat. Let's ignore the spirit of the conversation and see if we can sound a little tiny bit smarter, guys. That's how we'll save the game. We'll all try to be smarter than everybody else. That'll make the community beloved. That'll do it. People will definitely want to play Hearthstone if we condescend to all of them. Always. I can't wait. Boy, oh boy. I love card game communities who constantly try to belittle each other. Oh boy. It's my favorite. I'm definitely not bitter at all. No, sir. Not in the slightest. You guys haven't worn me down over the last 8 years. No, sir. And you guys are better than most, to be honest. You guys are actually pretty chill compared to a lot of people I see out there. It feels like many Hearthstone players' only goal is to try to look as smart as possible. They don't care about playing the game or having fun. They just want everybody else to be as miserable as they can. That's it. That's the only goal they have. Yeah, I don't actually want to play this game. I just want to kind of hang around on Reddit and YouTube and try to make everybody else hate it more. It's quite a noble life to lead.
You can't stop this snowstorm. Promise shall be cleansed.
I just saw a message. I thought I approved, but I may have accidentally deleted it. Whoops. Oh no, there it is. Hold up. There it is. Yeah, we're really rushing them down here. I think that feels like a good plan. In fact, I think we'll probably even play the arc splitter here just to keep that rolling. No pirate available, so. But this is big damage, right? 2 extra bolts goes a long way. My least favorite is whenever we talk about something being unfun and some card gamer will come in and go, but excuse me, sir, the win rate of that card is 30%. Oh yeah, I've made that argument a lot. It's like saying, man, I hate when somebody stabs me in the leg when I go to the supermarket and they go, it only happens every third time you go. You're only getting stabbed in the leg 1 out of 3 times. What's the problem? It's like, well, yeah, man, I still don't really like it. And you know, if I get stabbed in the leg at the supermarket, I'm gonna stop going to that supermarket, right? It only takes 1 time to stop going, which is what a lot of people don't understand, is that a lot of people will leave a game after 1 really miserable experience. So the rate of the experience is less relevant than the intensity of the experience. So 1 really bad time in a card game is still gonna make people want to quit the card game, I think. Damage. Damage. Yeah. I'm a genius. I'm an actual genius. I almost transformed the opponent's minion, but yes, I'm an actual genius. Let's go. Yes, where I live, I'm, by the way, expressing a very real concern, but if the game is in a perpetual crappy place, it seems noble to inform others. Imagine if that's what we were talking about, though. We weren't saying, telling people the game is bad. I do that too. It's the belittling and condescending to everybody that makes people not want to be a part of the community. When somebody posts something on Reddit and everybody tells them they're stupid and why they're wrong, and this is a, you know, there's never constructive, friendly discussion. It's always about trying to look smarter. For whatever reason, a lot of people who have a sort of faux intellectualism or like intellectual inferiority problems and like want to prove how smart they are, they flock to card games. Card games attract those kind of people, and then they just spend all of their online interactions trying to prove how smart they are, which of course anyone who's actually smart doesn't have to constantly try to tell people. They don't need to prove it over and over again. But that's the kind of people that get attracted so often. And again, of course, it's just some of them. It's not everybody. A lot of cool people play card games, like me and you and everybody else, right? But what happens is in some of the most visible places in the community, all of these like I am very smart people, yeah, like the Reddit I am very smart subreddit, they flock and try to be the most heard voices in the community. Everybody else is like, oh, this game's got a bunch of dicks, and they don't want to play because everybody looks like jerks. Because nice, respectful people who don't want to try to be smarter than everybody else, they have no reason to write comments. They're just chilling, you know? They're just living their best life. So, you know, they're not the loud vocal ones in this case. It's just, you know, it's a self-selection problem, really. So it's just I don't know. I just get tired of it. It's not even always directed at me. I often see it a lot in YouTube comments against each other. Like on my YouTube comments, somebody will leave a comment and like 3 people will reply trying to tell that person how stupid they are. And it's like, really? Really? Going out of your way. Really? Like that bugs me, you know? I wish card gamers were more cooperative and fun on the whole. Again, you guys are better than most. You know, we have built a group of folks who aren't as bad, right? Like we... Because I say stuff like this and alienate the jerks, or try to anyway. I try my best to alienate all the jerks so they go away. So hopefully there aren't as many here, but I'm sure you've seen it if you troll the Reddits or the Twitters of the world. Yes, buff Thaddeus, yes. And a lot of people are going to say, a lot of people hear that, by the way. A lot of the jerks, I know exactly what a lot of the jerks think when they hear that sort of thing. They think, oh, this is a place where no one can disagree with you, or there's no discussion. They just always want to be right. They don't want anybody to tell them they're wrong. Right? That's the kind of counterpoint you hear all the time. But it's not disagreeing that's the problem. It's the method and execution of the disagreement that always ends up being so annoying, right? In other words, it's the way you disagree. You guys know I like when we have discussions about stuff and have multiple points. It's the way that you tell other people they're stupid or that they're whatever, you know. It's a skill issue. Sounds like a skill issue. And so on. All right. Anyway, rant over. Rant over. Oh, and then the other one I hate too. Rant not over. Rant reconsumed. The other one I hate. It's the internet. Get used to it. It's just the internet. That's how it works. Oh, that one drives me crazy. It's the internet, Regis. It's like, okay, let's not make it better. Let's just make it awful for everybody forever because it's the internet. And I hate particularly when people say that to me, like I haven't been on the internet for literally 27 years at this point. Like, yeah, I know the internet. I've been here. I know it. I know it quite well. I really hate that argument. Like, oh, it's bad, so we can't ever improve it. God forbid we try to make something better. Let's just accept that it's garbage forever. All right, we can't beat these Warlock decks, man. These are really hard. I mean, yeah, none of these are useful to me. GG, man. Have fun. I guess I could try for something off this, but what? Shadow Word Death plus Shadow Word Death. I need 2 of them. Yeah, that's not it. I kind of want like one more fun, good game with this deck, maybe, where I'm not ranting at everybody.
Did you rehearse that?
Wouldn't have given him Vandar? I'm conceding, bro. I attacked a 6/2 so that I would die faster, man. Once that play whiffed, I no longer had any outs, right? Think about it. I spent 4 mana. There's no way to clear the board. The game is over. So you click any random card and it's fine because you're conceding. Say, I hate oof. I hate oof. You just did it, Foggy. I hate the oofs. Oof is such an annoying phrase. It happened again. As if me picking Vandar just your wind has been taken out of your sails. Oof. I hate the oofs. Oof is such a condescending way to express that you disagree with someone or you like something else differently. I hate that. I hate the oofs. I'm not an oof fan. Not an oof gamer. But yeah, that Vandar definitely cost me the game, man. Oof. All right, let's focus. Let's stop. I like woofs better. Yeah, I like woof. Woof is funny. All right, let's focus. No more rants. This happens to be every time I play Hearthstone. I play Marvel Snap and I'm just the happiest man in the world, and I'm enjoying everything. And then I get on Hearthstone and you guys start triggering me and I get grouchy every time. All right, let's keep this hand. Hook toss we can grab for later. I hope this is somehow another like greedy blood death knight. That's all we can beat with this deck realistically. So I just want to play greedy, not unholy. It's gonna be Frost. I don't think we can beat Frost. I think there's just too much pressure and consistency here. We'll try. We'll do our best, but start a new YouTube series, Regis Rants. Oh, so you mean you mean Hearthstone videos? Oh yeah, okay. I can make a series of Hearthstone videos, sure. That's the same difference, isn't it? That's funny. I actually really had fun in our Duels run tonight, and we've had one really fun Hearthstone game tonight too. The peak Hearthstone experiences for me are still really, really fun. I think the average is a little bit lower lately. I think my average Hearthstone experience feels a little less fun, but the peaks are still really, really great. I'm kind of always like chasing that high, in fact, I think. Kind of always looking for the next big peak, you know? Willing to suffer through an hour of getting smorked or comboed or whatever for that one awesome game, you know? Light Fang, huh? Okay. Interesting. Sidekick for the construct is really good here. I have not really played against this deck much. For whatever reason, at my rank, it just hasn't popped up that much this week that we've seen it a ton. Feels like it's going to be very hard to win, though. Unholy rune cards, like a Plague Strike or something could be cool. Oh, Tomb Guardians ain't cool, I don't think. I mean, we'll get some corpses eventually. It's not terrible, but I don't love it, man. Hero power here just doesn't really do a lot. I don't think drawing a card is going to feel that useful to me. I think I'd rather just get some bodies down. Do I take another undead? Oh, that's not undead. Oh, screw me. Okay, we take a pirate. Do I like Dredge better ever? Not a lot of great Dredge targets, I don't think. Wait, he's undead. Oh my god, I honestly did not know he was undead. He just looks like a sea creature to me. Wild Pyro's honestly kind of cool. Even just 2 spells for the Pyro might be really important. I say 2 because it's gonna die after 2 typically, but it may be worthwhile. Okay with that. Bone Lord, you think? I actually don't think that's a crazy idea, for the record. My lethality is not very high, would be my concern, but as far as needing to swing the game, maybe. Let's get a big test or something. Woo! So much stuff, and the location's back up next turn. Gosh, dang it, dude. So I can go double... Oh, well, that trait means I can't even really use my Pyro very well, unfortunately. Ugh. If I could have value traded that 2/3 and then used the Pyro, man, that... what a frustratingly efficient trade in that case. I can go for the Tomb Guardians here, I guess, and just call it a day. Oh no, I can only get... Oh yeah, I can get 4 corpses. I mean, that's not great, though. I guess forcing trades here, though, does make the Pyro a bit more intriguing. Yeah, I mean, let's try it. We're losing. It's the best we got. We're losing, but we'll try. I think we'll still see the 4/5 run in, so Really only one of these would die to the pyro pings in that case. We could go pyro coin. If I had enough spells, we could go pyro coin, shadow step, pyro, spell, but I don't have enough spells for that.
Now more than ever.
Rancher.
Reach for the sky.
Rancher sidekick. Construct. Okay, that's good for me from a board space standpoint, because now they can't hero power. Which might make it a little harder to get through these taunts, right? Probably could have done that trade first and then hero powered and then made the same follow-up line, right? That's good news for me. Does mean I'm still not really oh, dude, that even got... Oh my god, they just traded that down. That's kind of cool. Not really dealing with a rancher here is the problem if I go for the pyro. Which means the rancher gets even more upside. What other choice do I have? I'm dying if I don't. Swordfish pyro? I don't even have a second spell for the pyro right now other than the Asharin, do I? I can't shadow step it. Boy, that doesn't feel great. Gotta be honest. Remember, this is after, so Shadow Step doesn't give you a second ping. We'd have to have 2 more follow-up spells. Clear the 3 health stuff. I mean, that does the best, but it's still death. We're dying. All pirates look the same? Wow, dude. Wow. Ooh. Sniped. So Tess does have the corpse card and the 2/3, but that's not good enough, right? That's just not good enough. Do we have any outs on board here? Like anything that clears a board? Hinchclan Burglars, no. Anything in my deck from a dredge standpoint? Maybe like Burglar, but I'm not drawing, so that's not it. The taunts don't do enough, right? She only gets the front half. I don't think we have the corpses necessary. I don't know. I don't think there's any like healing here. Ring of Courage face. That's not it. I'm sure of that. But pretty funny. Wicked shipment, dude. That'll do it. That's what we needed. Hey, Commander Keen, dude. What's up, man? Thanks for the 50 freaking months. Are you kidding me? That's nuts. Welcome back, sir. It's weird. 50 months seems so significant, but it doesn't actually line up with any like year breakpoints or anything, but it just sounds so nice and big and round. Interesting wording choice. Nice and big and round, huh? Okay, Reg. What are you thinking about here? Hey, Cryobuy, dude, great, man. Thank you. Yeah. Doing good. I kind of want one more good game out of this deck, I think. Really kind of need 2, to be honest, but I don't know if it's going to win 2 more games. It's not very good against anything except weirdly greedy decks where I can steal all their cards. That's our only... We did beat that mage pretty fast by going Smorky, I guess. It can Smork sometimes, but depends on the opponent's ability to react. Like, DKs can react too well with the location. Warlock seems to swing a little too hard on us with the big undead stuff. You know, a silence in this deck would help against Warlocks, but kind of sucks every other scenario, I think. Let's go Jolly Roger Hero Power. Yeah, burglars are slow. This got buffed, didn't it? What did this used to do? Was it a 4/3 or something? Such an interesting buff. I mean, the one aspect of the card, right, that didn't really matter was the stats, I guess. I would have buffed anything else. Could have been 3 mana. Could have maybe like discounted the spell. I don't know. I feel like the one thing I didn't really care about much with it was the health total. I mean, of course, it all helps. You want minions to be stickier and meaningful, but just I don't know. It just didn't really feel good. All right. Hopefully, this actually doesn't get buffed nicely. Okay, cool. So now we can kill this a little more easily. Kind of deny them a little. Really nice that we're not losing the board too hard too early here. I think that's huge. Courier, boy, normally really good. I don't exactly want to have to weapon again because I'm definitely weaponing this turn, but probably still the pick, right? Still feels good to me. Ooh, that's cheap at least. I like cheap. Cheap is good. We don't actually have any death rattles though, do we? We could grab more though. Like, there's always ways to grab more. Regis, could you explain the reasoning behind you choosing Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar as your drink tonight? Yes. You guys always ask. You're always so interested in the drinks. Boy, I don't have any logic, man. I don't know. It's just feeling wild and wacky today. That's all I can get. That's all I can say. Yeah, transmutation's probably the most interesting. Nothing this turn really relevant anyway, of course, but I think that feels the best. Wonder if it's worth it to hero power this turn. I just didn't have anything else good to do is the problem. So I think we just tidy up what we can, kind of create some friction here for them. Like, oh God, I gotta kill that Jolly Roger, even though honestly they probably don't have to kill the Jolly Roger because it doesn't really matter that much. Drag below is scary. I don't want to take a bunch of free damage. They decide not to kill. I think going face is smart. What really is an extra 1/1 if I'm attacking? If I'm spending 2 mana to make a 1/1, are you really sad? I don't think you're sad. They're thinking about it though. I think that's the right call though. I like that play. Just create that pressure with the curses and stuff. I think this is a blazing transmutation. A rush minion would be really cool, by the way. Ooh. Kind of like zombies. I say that, but do I really? Like, what am I gonna do with that? Stag charge is probably a little more flexible.
Hold on.
More expensive, which is tough, but a rush minion here would be so cool. Not a rush minion. This is taunt though. We actually do have some pretty good dredge options as well. I think it's this. The tarantulas are really nice though, is the thing. Like, getting the poisonous rush could be a big deal. Do we like that more or just blocking this 5/5 now? Kind of worried about taking the damage, honestly. I think I want this. Also a death rattle for the Devourer if that ever mattered. I don't think it will, but because I don't think this will live for very long, but theoretically a potential synergy anyway. Should have thought about maybe stag charge with Tess. This is a little worse with Tess, unlike the bees, which is just always good. How does this work with bees? I guess it summons the copies before the bees, really, right? Oh, they're gonna buff this, not this? They must have another way to kill this, huh? Really? They don't want to kill the 5/6? Okay, I am just absolutely mystified by that. Completely flabbergasted and mystified beyond reason. Okay, we take it though. Well, let's start here. We take it. We like it. Infuse? How do you mean? Do you think they're making that decision for an infuse? Is that what you mean? I actually kind of need a dredge now, man. So they wanted it. Oh, was that the infused trigger? Oh, that's your question. Oh yeah, maybe that proc the extra 3/3. Maybe that. Well, no, I don't think they. I think they played it in a different order, right? I don't remember. I don't think that's the order they played it in. If that was the case, though, as far as I can recall. All right. Ooh, the dredge is nuts here. How much is that guy? 5 mana? I think. Yeah, here we go. Boom. Boom. I like Divine Shield, Taunt, Lifesteal so very much. So very much. Clean these up. We don't care about the honorable kill here. So we might have to use Hook Tusk here to steal a minion sometimes. I'm worried about Rafam in particular, just getting really big. Tess does not have Rafam answers, right? We don't have a way to kill Rafam stuff. I don't know. Rafam's scary in general, man. They have Rafam. I don't know. We don't have the answers yet. I don't feel like. Healing is good, though. We like healing. Okay, that guy is, that is annoying. Is he worth stealing with Hook Tusk? Oh, we have another 5/6 Divine Shieldy boy if we want as well. Thinking if we just take that, though, like, do we just win the game? Because we have a giant board. Oh, I don't have enough space, actually. Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, we're 5. I think we take it. This deck, I guess they do have potentially 6 mana spell, don't they? 6 mana spell plus a Grimoire or something could maybe clear my stuff. That's a little nerve-wracking. Am I ever better off taking 2 cards out of their hand as well?
What should I?
No, their Zakul doesn't work like on my curses or anything. No. It's actually like your opponent's. I'm pretty sure we've tested that before. I actually can't say 100%, but I think we've tested that before. I don't know, man. I think I want to end this game sooner rather than later, right? Let's take it. Let's take it. Let's make them work for it, right? We got another one of these things at the bottom too if we want to try to grab some more healing later. These have been clutch. I'm glad I grabbed this. That was a bit of a tough decision. Yeah, there's the wave, but they need additional help, right? Like we said, the wave itself wasn't enough. Yeah, they don't have the additional help. Cool. Okay. Yeah, see, we didn't heal. Didn't need to though, baby. That's a good game. All right, thank you. Your soul shall suffer. You're mad at me for playing Hook Tusk Rogue? Really? Really? That earned an emote? Playing the most off-meta deck imaginable, man. Don't give me hate. Is it normal to see curses in imp deck? Yes, actually. Yeah, that's actually the most common build. We thought with the no fins impossible card that you might see more imp stuff and less curse stuff, but it's still both.
Escape my fury.
Giving me hate for the freaking Jolly Roger Rogue, man. I only play Rogue like this. I've never really ever played. Like, we'll do it for videos, test whatever random OTK miracle garbage for a few games, but this is the only kind of Rogue I've ever enjoyed playing, is like thiefy, memey, you know, super weird, greedy rogues that shouldn't work type thing. In fact, this deck would be pretty cool as a Reno deck. Only thing I don't like about Reno decks is I only have one Shadow Step for the fun stuff, Tesses and Hook Tusks and such. Yeah, curses. Yeah, exactly. Curses aren't even really played on their own anymore. It's really just curses and imps together. If you're playing for like control damage stuff, like a curse lock would, then you're probably playing mine lock instead. It's just better at doing crazy damage, I think, on average. All right, so this is a fast DK again, unfortunately. We're still gonna equip the lobotomizer here.
Justice is mine.
Obviously not actually very useful this turn. We don't care about the damage over the hero power, but it's better to set it up into turn 3 than hero power because it clears more things next turn where it matters. And I certainly want a weapon attack this turn. Okay. Hero power clears the Jolly Roger. I feel like Jolly Roger is one of those cards where people haven't really seen it much. It's one of those cards that seems pretty scary at first glance. It's like, oh God, he's getting so much value, but it's not really that scary. In other words, they might overreact to it a little bit. Like, is it really worth it to pass your 2-mana turn just to kill the Roger? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe we made them make a tough, bad decision, right? Draw another undead. I mean, I obviously do have some. We learned the Cutlass Courier is undead. The Amalgams are undead. That doesn't feel good to me, though. I think we take the Tomb Pillager in this case. I just don't think I'm ever spending 9 mana on that, right? Oh, dude. Are you, dude? Oh my God. I could have gotten it. Oh, come on. I could have had the behemoth for this, man. I could have had the behemoth for this, dude. How sad are we? How sad are we, dude? That is so sad. I guess we could probably keep the Pillager in hand now so that we have the undead for it. I mean, it's still going to be a pretty high tempo line if we want it just different direction than we like. Wildpaw Cavern's pretty nuts. They are not really playing a lot of cards, so part of me thinks Immolate's interesting, but Cavern's really good off task, just really good in general, right? Let's take the Cavern. Yeah, I built your own big Warlock, yeah. I still think this is a faster DK. They're just looking for the right opportunity to get things rolling. Can you play the Whizbang Rogue deck? Man, I'm sorry. That just as interesting as that might be to you, most people just aren't going to care about the Whizbang Rogue deck. You know, it's not something a lot of people are going to want to see at this era of Hearthstone. I'm sorry. I know they update and stuff, but it's just not an exciting, new, fun kind of thing. I mean, if you Google around, I'm sure there's guides on stuff. I don't know. Does anybody make guides on like the recipe decks these days? In fact, I might have played the recipe rogue deck already. I don't know what it was, but I sometimes play the recipes during the pre-release. I can't say I remember exactly what that one is or does, but Glacial Advance. Okay, so still just tidying up the board. We're fine with that, really. This is gonna be a pretty good swing for us. Big dude here. Do I value my weapon swing more or my minion more? The minion kind of dies for free to the Bone Breaker. Let's trade the minion off. Wait, what did that hit? Oh no! Oh, what a terrible top deck. Wow, that's so unlucky, dude. That's so unlucky. This is so much bigger and more interesting, and you get coin. Wow, that actually really sucks. This went from a pretty cool play to a really bad piloted shredder super fast. So not only a super unlucky top deck, but a really unlucky 50-50 as well. Yeah, here's the aggression we were worried about, right? Now it's coming. But also the weapon charge we've been saving is potentially going to pay off as well. I mean, we could value trade this and shadow step it for 3, but it's like, is that really worth it? I don't think so. Rather just get the bodies down now. Get the bodies down now. More like let the bodies hit the board. That's funny. I like that. Naturally, okay. Do we play this now? I don't really have a lot of ways to activate it in my deck, do I? No, let's just get this. Oh yeah, yeah. Imagine if we'd had that 9 mana in hand and hit the amalgam, I would have cried. Yeah. Oh my god, I would have cried. So this is nice. I mean, we like the staggereds, they're good, but we're getting really low already at 18. It's not going to take much for this board to get crazy out of hand, and I just don't have a lot of recovery cards once we lose the board, right? We kind of have to play from ahead for this deck to do work. So that makes me nervous. Need them to have a deadish turn. Also 7, we got to think about Frostworm's Fury being a real problem as well. So how do we play through and around Frostworm's Fury? Don't know the answer to that question. Only means we trade in everything we can. Oh, the Marrow Manipulator. Woo! Big play, man. Scary. Oh, I'm just dying, dude. I need like Death Strike or something. I'm not gonna have that, so I need my own Frostworm's Fury. Actually, is what I need. Horn of Winter, huh? Boy, that doesn't seem very useful. Not right now, anyway. I seem very dead right now to me.
Let's see, what do I take?
I mean, even Tess isn't going to do enough, right? What's Tess going to do next turn?
Thank you.
Yeah, I think we're dead almost always. I mean, they literally have 10 damage, right? So we're very dead 99% of the time. Hey, there it is. All right. Can I get one more game? I'm gonna try. I got 9 more minutes of trying, and we're gonna switch it over to Marvel Snap. But I want one more good win for this deck to make a video out of it, man. It's a really fun deck. Not a good deck, but a very fun deck. And sometimes that's all that matters. Fun decks.
Versus Anduin. A just cause is always worth fighting for.
The crown will pay for
Priest could be very fun if it's not aggro undead, but if it's greedy priest, quest priest, control priest, this could be a joy of a game. That's good news. We like that. Oh, I can't wait to parlay their quest, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited to parlay their quest. So excited. Oh my god. Can't wait. We're gonna try our best anyway. We've also got Hook Tusk, right? So a couple ways to potentially get there. So I actually do want a lot of card draw in this game, I think. We're gonna need card draw to make sure we hit Hook Tusk and our disruption cards as much as possible. We could even, you know what we could do? We could even, if they had a full hand, we could maybe like South Sea Scoundrel their quest and burn it and get it for ourselves. That'd be fun too. We got Parlay, Hook Tusk, Scoundrel. We have a few different approaches. We're gonna go ahead and do this now so we can for sure draw off the courier, thinning out the deck. We can probably attack actually. We just need the one next turn, then we can re-weapon later. Hoping to parlay their quest in a 40 card deck. Well, if they have 40 cards when the quest is done, I'm gonna be shocked. How are they going to add at least 8 and probably another 10? I'm hoping by then they have something like a 15 card deck, 17 card deck maybe. Because they should be both drawing naturally and additionally. We'll see how it goes. Oh. That's extra parlays. They just gave me yet another parlay. That is something we love to see. Even more opportunities to parlay. Oh, I have no fell spells. Thanks, Jace Darkweaver. Cannibalize, no problem, that's fine. We're not trying to smork them anyway, really, so not an issue. Swordfish, we know 2 of the cards. One's a pirate, so that's worst case scenario. Jolly Roger Swordfish seems okay to me. Oh, that's even better. Okay. That's gonna be fine. We definitely want to make sure we grab that. That's gonna be one of our win conditions, absolutely. With Shadow Step on that too, that's you know, over time potentially like 10 cards taken. Now what we also could do, by the way, is just, you know, for instance, they might only have a couple 7s and a couple 8s in this deck. We could maybe just take all their 8 mana cards or 7 mana cards or whatever and try to deny them the quest completion as opposed to stealing it once it's done. That could be a totally different approach. So we'll see how that goes. I do have absolutely nothing to do this turn, which makes me a little sad. We could parlay now if we think they're gonna. No, I don't care. I don't want to. If I have to win the game via smorking, I don't want to anyway. I'm beyond sad that that's how we've accomplished the victory. Like I don't want to win that way. No, I don't want to win. What do we think this is? Kind of need to be mindful of objection, right? Do I need a parlay? Can I really float 6 mana, man? We have the Hook Tusk, so are we really gonna parlay? I can also Shadow Step a dude, but I don't want to do that. I want to Shadow Step Hook Tusks and stuff. Let's wait, honestly. Let's wait. Let's wait. Let's have some fun. Hey, Samniac, thanks for the 34 months. Light shower, okay, sure. It's gonna slow down my smorkitude a little. This is a decent test for objection, I guess. It's not an ideal one by any means, but decent.
One for me, one for you.
I freaking figured. I freaking figured. Oh yeah, don't do that. Don't attack that, bro. I mean, I'm not really interested in killing or anything here. Honestly, we're kind of chilling. Man, I need more card draw. We are just sitting on a dead empty hand. This is the emptiest our hands have ever been because we're holding the parlays for specific targets instead of playing them. So this is one of the first times we've really... Dude, if they got the Xyrella in hand, I could try to Hook Tusk the Xyrella out of their hand. Because you can grab 2 cards out of hand. Oh, that would be so sick too. Oh, man. I really want this to work so bad. Oh, so bad. I need a play, though. I need like a Burglar or a Courier or, I mean, an Amalgam would be fine. We know there's one on the bottom, but this, that's a parlayed Lobotomizer. Somehow we dodged all the good targets. Thank you, Lobotomizer, for not giving them a card. Burglar's chill. That's at least filling my mana a little bit. I like that. No Hook Tusk yet, right? Not time. Coordinated Strike helps me clear the dude, I guess. It's not a fell spell, though. Gotta be thinking about some of these with Tess as well, I guess. Should be fine to take 5 in this matchup, right? not expecting burst damage from them to matter or be a thing at all, so. Okay. 10 cards in hand. This Jolly Roger, by the way, getting insane value, man. Sketchy Stranger again. Am I gonna have to play Jace Darkweaver to test objection? No, dude, no. It can't be right. Oh, that's a good test, I guess. Okay. No, I think we're tempoing a 7-5. It's just a good body for test later. This has got to be the worst hand I've had in this deck yet, I think. Honestly. Feels like the worst hand I've had in this deck so far. Yeah, Core Hounds. Wow, dude. Not even. It's good. Cannibalize. Sure. That's fine. All right. What are they at? They need 7 and 8. Yeah, 7 and 8. Okay. I think it might be time to play one Hook Tusk, guys. I got the Shadow Step so I can do it again. I just need stuff to do, right? I just need stuff to do. I think we can probably afford to play one. Just play one and call it a day. Maybe we get both 8 cost things or something, right? I don't know. I need plays. We're just kind of desperate for stuff to do. I didn't want this to happen, right? But it's fine. Just give me cards, give me resources. Astor is a good card. There's an 8. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, I didn't think about Counterspell. Let's do this to test Counterspell, because I care way more about the Shadow Step. Yeah, okay. Woo! Dodged a bullet there. Dang, dude. Dodged a freaking bullet. Woo! Dodged a bullet. So that's 1 8. We assume another 8 and 2 7s at least. I haven't looked at a Quest Priest list lately. Are there ever 4 8s? There's a 7. Good Whirlpool board, by the way. They literally need an 8. Okay, let's look at the Quest Priest list. How many 8s are they running? Double Whirlpool, and that's it. Oh, Xyrella. Double Whirlpool Xyrella is the standard allotment of 8s. So, okay. If they go for the quest, do we play the Hook Tusk, or do we... Oh, there's an 8. Okay, so... Oh, I actually have a pretty decent chance of getting it off of the hand. They only have 7 cards in hand. So I have a 2 out of 7 chance of just hitting it straight up. But I also can play for 8 grabs next turn, which is a 50-50 chance. Because they'll have 8 cards, they'll actually have 15 cards in deck, and I can grab 8 of them. So it's actually better odds to try to take it out of the deck as opposed to the hand. They can draw it turn of, yes, if they have a Shadow Visions. But then I could still try to grab it out of the hand, the same difference, right?
Am I outnumbered?
Thrive in the shadows, whatever, same difference. Which would be actually even better odds. So I think I'm better off waiting, right? Because if they do the hand thing, it's the same difference anyway. I think it's the same difference anyway.
Where you followed.
Oh, that actually would have been a sick play as well. That could have stopped it too. Dang, dude, that actually would have been a sick play too. Oh no! No! They didn't hit it, or they would have snap grabbed it. Okay, so they didn't get the hook tusk, because that's a snap grab. All right. Took the Assalor. We can live with that, actually. That's totally fine. This feels like an objection now, right? That's amalgam, right? Yeah. That does give them a cheap objection test card, though. I mean, it's still worth it, right? To make them have to do it. I mean, that's fine. I don't think it hurts anything. Sure, piggyback imp, let's go. Do I ever leave this in hand for any other disruption cards like Mutanus, just to have a 50-50 here? I know that Mutanus is pretty common in these decks. Let's sit on that, right, for the 50-50. I can honestly heal them. This is not how that game's gonna this game. I don't know why. I just want to heal. I'm just lazy. Scared. Just for the Mutanus, let's hold it in hand. I mean, it's still not great. 50-50 is not ideal, but I guess I could have played a Cathedral and drawn a card for the same or better odds, maybe. There's the objection test. Okay. Do they Mutanus here? That's the Xyrella. Okay, so we're going hard here for... Well, let's see. If they play Thrive, we may or may not have to go for hand. Shard Trade. There's no way they got it, right? That's a 1 out of 15. No way they got it there. Oh, Sir Finley makes life interesting, though. Oh, no. What do we do? That's still only a 1/3 chance that it's in hand, right? Because it's like 5 out of 15. So we're probably still technically better to go from deck, right? I think... You guys like the parlays first? That's fair. Did they emote? Did they emote? Oh, God. Oh, God. They emoted. They emoted, but did they emote? Was that to troll? I'm gonna go hand, guys. I'm gonna go hand because here's the deal. If it's still in deck, that's fine. We can maybe try to win it later still, but if it's in hand, we lose now. We lose now. I'm an actual god! Yes! I'm an actual god. They shouldn't have emoted. They shouldn't have emoted because I didn't know. Yes. Oh, I don't think if they had emoted, I would have gone for hand. I don't think I would have. Oh, the cocky emote came back to bite them. Oh, dude, that was such a great game. Such a great game. Dude. Yes. Oh. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, dude. Okay. We're going to call it quits on Hearthstone there. That's a perfect spot to stop and a great spot to get a video as well.